MMI, we expect the unexpected. Sure.
Kevin, are you playing GTA? The hell's that bitch doing over there? What the fuck? Play around. I survived the bounty. Fuck yeah.
subject stayed up and up for the parents, but yeah. So, we'll see. And that was like the catch-22. Last time, the kids stayed on for 2 to 3 hours straight, and then they were off the rest of the day. This time they had to like go to specials, come back, go get a recess break, come back, go get a lunch break, come back. You know? Log off and do your independent work and come back.
Wow.
So,
And this worked? The kids came back?
a lot of them did because we made the phone calls. This time we were held accountable to get the parents involved. Last time they were like, this is new to everyone, so just if they come, they come. If they don't, they don't, you know? This time we were held accountable to attendance.
It's just, I don't know what the solution is.
Sure,
Like, anytime we talk about public schools, but like specifically thinking of my cousin Caitlin, who's a single mom now, and has to have her job to pay her bills.
Yeah.
And then her 2 kids have to be out of school because of COVID. And then they have to be out of school, or they have to be in school online the whole day, so she can't even work a half shift.
Right.
And, you know.
And having 2 kids at the same time online, it's just stupid.
Right. And if your internet can even support that.
I'm going to eat my dessert first.
They never label these either.
Look at this. Got manufactured that way. Well, I have mustard on mine.
You have a big one.
No. I have a regular one.
No, you have a full-size one. We have little ones.
Oh, no.
That didn't kill him?
You get the short straw. I do. You get the short straw. Oh yeah.
There's a table over there if you need it too.
Yeah, I'm gonna eat this first. It's too early for dinner.
Damn, I fucking knew it.
Oh my god, every time. I have to get used to this fucking couch by now. How do I?
You push all the buttons.
Yeah, every time. Every time.
Ah, I freaking knew it. You're freaking God moded.
I thought you were all tatted up.
Not
Not anymore?
No, he is. Alex can't play the games. Gotta be God moded like a little girl.
I haven't done that in a while, but okay. Change what? You always do this. You give me
Yeah. She wants.
Oh. Tell Matt.
Remember how I told you he was like doing it occasionally?
Blah, blah, blah.
No.
Now it's every day.
Back to normal.
So what's your plan? You just stay?
Oh no, I told him every day.
I know, but what's your plan?
Sleep here.
Told him, I'm like, I am not gonna be here for you. So Nick was like,
I take one puff. Like no, I was talking about the bullet. Like the battery flash, it like snapped. Yeah, I wish it was that. We could have put like that or something, but like the, yeah. No, I didn't hear at the moment.
I'm like embarrassed when you see it.
I didn't care at the moment.
What? Go that way. What? What's up?
And then it's like, can I sleep? Yeah, go.
Uh-huh. What? The orbital camera? No, the dude's God moded. Alex is God moded. Since it can't die, you can keep doing it over and over. So every time he gets in a car, he's running around, but every time he gets in a car, I blow him up. But you do got... Yep. And then you gotta watch out, because if he starts calling his vehicles, and you gotta pay for those, so you gotta watch out when he gets into his personal vehicles. Yeah.
I think that's the thing with her whole little life with me is like,
Yep.
I always push so hard, and then it turns out that when I finally back off, like even potty training, I've made my child weirdly obsessed with toilets because of it. Do you remember how I potty trained?
That's alright, I tried your method too.
Did you? How many times did they crap on the floor?
I don't want to talk about it.
I'm glad I wasn't the only one cleaning it up.
That's why I stopped.
Oh.
But when I stopped, like you said, when I stopped, Hazel just did on her own.
Yeah.
And I was like, what? But I feel like if we didn't do that.
Yes, I think they need the initial push, and it's our job as teachers and parents to know when to back off.
I don't know when to back
Oh, I don't either.
off. I just know when they cry too much.
We learned at that stage, now we're learning at this stage new things.
Yeah. Oh my god, you look so good.
How is he doing?
He's doing better.
He's just
No,
You're
he
so
only-
tired of me telling you that, aren't
Yeah,
you?
because he only listens to you.
Such a good boy.
Yeah, to you.
Oh,
To you.
I'd steal him if I could.
Oh my god, we got in the stupidest argument the other day.
Those are common. Go ahead.
So, I'm at home working, because,
Mhm.
you know, we're at home last week. And there's no reason for me to go in if I don't have to, so. I'm at home working, and I work till 4:30, because that's really, you know. And so, I'm sitting there, and I made, okay, so he came in, and he's like, what is this? And I had made a sticky note of, like, list of stuff that I wanted him to get done.
Oh,
It wasn't like today, because
Mhm.
obviously there was a big
Sometimes I
list.
do it on the dry erase board.
So, he's like, what is this? And I'm like, what is what? And he was like, this. And I'm on the headset with the kids. So I mute myself, and he's like, oh, it's just a list of stuff that I popped in my head that I put on the list so you could finish them sometime this week. And he's like, that's just what I need. And he like drops the stuff. Blah,
Oh
blah,
my
blah.
word.
And I'm like, what? So he actually does the list,
Mhm.
like, except for two things that actually take a while. And I'm like, babe, like, did you have a rough day at work? And he's like, I was at home all day. And I was like, I'm working. I'm not just, like, dicking around.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, yeah, but you've been on your ass all day.
Mhm.
I'm still working. If I'm on my ass or I'm walking, it's still working.
Mhm.
And I was like, you're on your ass half the day just because it was another day that your boss showed up.
Playing video games.
I know, right? And then, so he does the thing, and then he sits down, and then he wants to be all cuddly. And I was like, he's like, I'm past it now. No. I'm not over it.
I got a book myself. I got a book.
I was like, I'm not over it. You just came in the house storming. I didn't, like, I was like, babe, if I would have texted you, hey, make sure you pick up Cooper's poop. Hey, he needs a shower. Can you please do that? Hey, can you please pick up bread from the store? Hey, like, if
that would have come across more naggy, but you just made a nice little list that when he had time, he could glance at it.
He wants me to
You
text
hadn't
him. He said.
even told. I'd do it.
Oh yeah. Like we talked about it
And if
after
it
I came
works,
down.
It works. I mean, it's stupid that y'all had to have the fight in the
I
first
know.
place. But if that's what he wants you to do, and he's not going to complain
Right.
about it,
I was like, you really couldn't have just said, can you send me this in a text next
right?
time?
No.
Like I had to bring it out of you. Because he was like, no, nothing's wrong with me. I just didn't like the list. And I'm like, I've done lists for you before. Like I know every day when I'm at work, at the like last half of the day, I'm like, hey babe, can you pick up this from Walmart?
Can we
Hey,
do
babe,
a? You should go and play your game. Can we do a double date communication class somewhere? I want to go to one of those communication seminars or something.
Right, let's practice as a group. I'm gonna give you a cue card.
And you tell me how you should respond.
We're gonna do what you actually say versus what you actually
should
mean.
say. Yeah, or what you should say.
I've done that.
They really have them. You're like, you would know.
I was like, she's gonna do, like, this is what I said. She's gonna do her research when
I
I
already
leave.
have. It was a long time ago, but I have. You still go to his bed when you're eating?
No, we still have to make him, but we've been better at making him because he's been like, let's just say we don't make him, he'll, and I'm like, the
No.
kid's right there eating.
Right.
So he hasn't self-control, so we have to do it.
Good. Good.
So who's God mode in here?
Good.
I know I'm snatching stuff from the kitchen. We found out that he really doesn't like play with Brayden. And he will jump on him, and he will like pounce on him, and we found out why. Brayden just stands there like a stick, and Cooper's like, come on, play with me, play with me, come on. And I'm like, Brayden, he's telling you he wants you to throw the frisbee. He's like, but I don't want to take it out of his mouth. And I'm like, don't. Just wait till he drops it, because he does drop it. Like, then go pick it up. He's like, but it's not right here. Move and get it.
What a good chance for him to step out of his comfort zone and try some things, though. Because it's not the kind of person he is, and who better to learn it with than a dog.
He does cuddle with him, though.
Yeah.
Like, he'll be on his bed. He actually uses...
He'll walk out of his room.
Yep.
Just come cuddle with Cooper for a couple minutes and then just go back and play his game. So cute.
He does that.
And I love how not only do you tell me what he does, but I've seen it too.
He told me how much he hates Lacey, but he didn't tell me how much he hates her.
Oh.
Yeah. So I've been making him every day get off at 6:50. Because I was like, she told me by 7 she's going to call you on her break. When her break's at 7, she's going to call you anywhere from 7 to 7:30. So you have to get off your game. I have a alarm clock in my watch. Every day. I like tell him it's 6:50. Finish your last match and get off. And come sit with us, you know. So he does that. And then every day she has not called. She has not called every day. And then finally, he was like on Thursday, he was like, why do I even have to do this stupid thing? She never even texts me. And then I get in trouble.
Oh. What do you tell him?
I said, I'm sorry, baby. I'm just following the rules. I just don't want to get in trouble either.
You know, he's gonna look back on this one day. He's gonna be like, my mom, meaning you, gave you every chance and made me do everything, and you still, meaning Lacey.
I didn't tell you what she texted, Nick.
Uh-oh.
I didn't tell you.
Mm-mm.
Oh my god.
You haven't seen each other for 2 weeks.
I know, right? Was it like 11 or 11:30? She texted him at night.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
And it said something like, don't you miss how it felt? Don't you think we should make it
Somebody
work?
disband.
Blah, blah, blah. She never said Brayden or Nick. Like, she just made this whole, like, you know, nonchalant, like, obviously we were both asleep. No one replied back. And then in the morning, he was like, look what she just sent me. And then, like, he said, like, 7-ish. She texts back, sorry, that wasn't meant for you. I am so sorry. You have a boyfriend, girl. So we were so he was like, so you and Brad not working out anymore? And she was like, no, we just had a fight, and he left for 2 nights. And he was like, that's why you didn't eat it. Like,
Wow.
yeah.
And the fact that she let herself get so intoxicated that she sent it to who knows who.
Yeah.
It could have been sent to Braden, like on his phone or something, you know?
Maybe, yeah.
But like, just
Yeah.
being irresponsible.
Yeah. It was just. So apparently. I didn't even tell you.
It's been 2 weeks.
Wow.
Did you have like a break from me at least? Yeah.
What? Miranda.
Dang.
Having Miranda withdrawals.
Oh man, but that's why I was like, are we okay?
No, I'm not okay. I need him now.
Well, just tell the story before you forget.
Yeah, what was it?
Listen to that story.
Oh no.
Remember how I told you Nick's first love, her name's Wanda, is married to his best friend that he always does car stuff with and plays frisbee golf with, blah, 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 blah.
Damn.
Well, they got in a house fire. And she's in an induced coma.
Oh.
She has a lung infection. If she wakes up, because she's in an induced coma, if she wakes up, they're going to amputate her right leg and her left arm. So, the story was, and this is based on what John said, because John got, like, half his face burnt off, like, not fully, but, you know, like, whatever, and some on his arms. But this is what John said. They had a rough party.
Oh.
And when almost everyone left, he was like, I don't even remember who was there, who wasn't there at that point. I think Nick thinks they did like coke and alcohol, like to death. Yeah. He was like, it couldn't have been just weed and alcohol. Like he was like, apparently, according to John, she went in the bedroom. They had like a huge, big fight. She went in the bedroom, took kerosene, and put herself on fire. And the house like so fast. They live in a trailer, so it would blow up faster than a regular house. But just so he noticed the fire. He didn't know because she was in her room or their room. He noticed the fire. He goes in, flames. That's why he got up. He pulls her out. Then goes back in. No, he pulls her out. Goes tells his dad because his dad lives in the other trailer across. And then he goes back in to try to find their animals. Couldn't find them. He finally, like, leaves. And he's trying to get her going, because apparently she's, like, a bump in a log. He can't. He, like, does everything while his dad's calling 911 to, like, get her resuscitated. Finally, the ambulance comes, and they go to the hospital. And, you know, her dad's taking care of the phone calls, like, or his dad, to call her parents to, you know, like, hey, everyone, this is happening. Her parents go to the hospital, and after the doctor tells them everything, they put a restraining order on John.
What?
Yep. They're making up a crime scene now.
Wow.
They took him off of the hospital thing, so he can't even ask about her or talk to her or anything.
Wow.
Get this. Her mom is the HR for where he works.
Whoa. Uh-oh.
So, it's been a hot mess. And she's still in a coma.
And he could face charges.
Well, see, and this is where we like, who's saying the right story? Because somehow, they know it was not her. That it couldn't have been their baby girl. You know what I mean?
That kind of
Yeah.
couldn't have been.
Yeah. Like, and the fact that he left unscathed, you know, like, he knew and just, you know.
It's like just people that weren't there. How are we to know?
Exactly. That's why they're making that crime scene now, blaming it on him. And he's like, they've told him that he could face jail time and all this other stuff, and No, it's a real thing.
Oh no, and if she died, like,
Oh yeah, no, it's then they're suing him and
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah, no, like even though they were fucking married, but anyways, I know. But so anyway, so that happened, and Nick like teared up, like he didn't like drop tears, but like you could see the look in his eyes. And then Lacey did that like a few days after that. I kept that on the right.
Damn it.
Like I go to bed crying, and he comes in and he's like, it was just us in the living room. We're watching Survivor. I go to the bed and start bawling, like bawling, and he comes in. He's like, "What happened? What's wrong? What happened?" And I'm like, "I don't know," and I'm like crying. Well, apparently I blacked out, but I came to. I know. But after that, apparently I cried again, and I made him hold me, like I was in a fetal position, and he's like, "What's good?" I'm like, "Don't leave me, we're with the kids," and he's like, "What?" I was like, "You know, I thought you cheated on me with Shauna and Lacey, and that's why you want to leave me. That's why this shit happened.
You coming after me, dude?
This fight was about you, and Lacey thinks that she's gonna get back with you."
oh my word, Miranda!
He was like, "You were on one."
Wow.
And then after that, I threw up.
Hopefully threw up all those thoughts with it. Because
I
you
know.
didn't need them.
Oh my god.
Oh.
And he was like, "You were the most elegant thrower of throw ever."
Oh.
I was like, "What?" He's like, "You stood up, like out of nowhere, you stood up, and you're like, I need a trash can." And he was like, "I double bagged it, like I had to go to the kitchen, double
You stood there and waited.
and I waited, apparently. And when he brought it to me, all I did was. All I did was. That's what he did. And he was like, "Now I know why you're pissed off at me, because I go."
You're thinking, well, if I can do it, you can do it. Stop being so gross.
And wait next time for me to bring the trash can double bag. He was like, and he was like, "That wasn't the only time you threw up. You woke up and threw up, and then you woke up and threw up." I was like, "Man." It was a night. And then I didn't recoup till like 6 p.m. the next day.
Wow.
You would have been like, "Miranda, for real." I'd be like, "Yeah."
You would have been.
I know,
You've
you've
been
been
that way
there,
before.
I was.
You don't bounce back.
Huh?
You don't bounce back.
No. My body shuts down like one night. Memory of the party, that's it. I couldn't go to the music festival.
We both stay up till midnight, and then I'm still up by 5:30. And if you could, you'd probably sleep until noon.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I like my sleep.
Like, I love my sleep too. Like 9
No,
to
you don't.
9 to 5:30 if I can get it exactly. But I can go without it if I have to.
I guess. Alarm clock. Oh, okay. Is that what it is? I guess I would, if like, you know, like, there was an exam or something, you know, like something, you know, I probably would have stayed up till 3 in the morning, like, what, the next day. Nope, not this.
That's what I'm saying. Multiple days.
Yeah.
It is a thing
Yeah. Like, I could never do that. Hey, what are you doing? Oh, okay. Are you hungry? Is that why? Alright, can you feed him too? When did you? Okay. Did you play with Daddy Fortnite? Did he tell you that he would text you? Okay. Alright, well, keep an... If he won't lay down, just put him in this cage, babe.
Well, they're not taking it. Here we go.
Alright, keep your watch on you for Lacey, okay? Love you, bye. That all hot.
I don't know what about that. Yeah. That's crazy.
Yeah. What's his name? John's dad actually just called today. And was like, Nick, he's for John. He's having a really rough time at this because apparently what topped it all off for John. I know. What topped it off for him to try talk suicide for John was that she blocked him on Facebook. That topped it all off for him. So his dad called and was like, he's hanging out with John for a little bit. I don't think he can make it tonight, blah, 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 blah. And then he's like, I'm so sorry.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, because he has to work. He's not,
What?
But yeah, get into them. I told Nick, I was like, I don't know how I would react. Like, if the story was true, you know what I mean? Like, they won't know until she wakes up, if she does.
And even if she wakes up, who knows how long it'll be before she can talk again. Because you said she had a lung infection too, right?
Or she might have so much resentment for him that she would lie about it. You know what I mean? Dogs can have ice cream, right? Oh, no, it's not.
There goes our dog with diarrhea.
Oh, diarrhea. But yeah, no, John wouldn't commit, dude, was there more drugs than that? Like, what made this, get to that point? He was like, we were just doing
sure they'll drug test her.
Probably, yeah.
So heavy, trippy.
If there's a full-on investigation.
Yeah.
And the parents were the ones that are, set the stuff in motion, they're going to say, yeah, go ahead and take a blood sample and see.
Yeah.
There are ways of finding some of this stuff and if it's true or not, but I don't think, unless you were just there.
Right. Yeah. And it doesn't help, he was like, well, he was living with Waylon first for a few days, but Waylon has a new baby, so he was sleeping on the couch, and then he went one day to Stockton to stay with JD, but I guess he didn't really like that, and he was like, someone come pick me up. So then his dad told him to just stay with them, this is your, original house, stay here.
What would you do if you had
I'm otherwise occupied. So call back later. You heard?
I mean,
Yeah.
there's no proof of anything, so at the moment he's just
Yeah.
a person who has lost his losing his wife and his house is burnt down. And he has nowhere to go.
And not only that,
And if I knew him and knew of the situation, I'd be hesitant to even let him in the house. Even if it was just because of drugs. You know?
Well, and then I saw that twinkle in his eye, and I was like, no. If he's talking suicide, no. Don't get me wrong, like, that's topped it off for me. Like,
Yeah.
because,
You have to
Yeah.
still protect your
Yeah.
own first.
right, I was like, and we have such a small house.
No matter
you
how
know,
sad
yeah,
the story is.
yeah. But anyway, what I was saying was, his dad made him move in with him. And I was like, yeah, I'd be sad too, because his house is literally right there, burned to the ground. So, like, he can't escape that. You know what I mean? And then he can't go to work to get his mind off of it. Because she's the HR, she doesn't know when he's there, you know, be like, yeah, he's in bounce back, or whatever, you know? And he's not in the right mind to go look for a job either.
You need some counseling from
Tasha,
Evelyn, be nice.
Tasha almost got a babysitting job.
You don't like babysitting.
I don't think goodness you
Oh, but she babysat my kid, and she only did that because she liked me.
Yeah, so Kelly is my mom's, you know, okay. And
The one that had the baby boy. Oh. The one that you did the orphan complaint. Oh, the number.
Kelly,
That one. Oh, what? Talk, spit it out. What? Huh? Huh? Sorry, you got french fries over there. Go eat it. And I don't care if they're cold. Don't tell me that, Mommy, they're cold. I don't care.
there's some more in Evie's plate too. So it's my mom's friend,
Oh.
and Anna used to work for her. And so she called Anna and asked if she knew of anyone who could babysit, because apparently her boyfriend and baby daddy, whatever, just kicked her and her son out of their house, threw their stuff out, told them to get out, and but so now like work, but she didn't have anyone to watch their son now. I wanted to. I kind of started to, but I'm like trying to get myself to stop doing that.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't just hurt me, like with Dory, it hurts other people if I say yes too quickly just because I feel like I want to help, you know? And I was like, I really shouldn't. I was like, maybe I can for a week.
Yeah.
And then we got to talking more. It's like, but I have to go to Grandma's Tuesdays and Thursdays. She's like, well, you know, she needed all 5 days, and then just, you know, a full 8 hours. That's a lot of baby.
Yeah.
I'm done. I'm done with babies, and I'm getting one more on my own.
Yeah.
Everybody's baby.
Yeah. No, for
I
real.
don't want to hold your baby. I don't want to take care of your baby. I'm a little bitter towards babies. They can just go away.
Where's your name tag?
Oh, it's on the other one in the bathroom.
Mm.
I put this one on because it's cute, and I forgot to switch the tag.
Can you not lick my face? I love how she looks at me side-eye. Oh my God, you're so tiny. You're so tiny.
Good girl.
Yes, you can.
Cuckoo Bella. Good girl.
Oh. Look at your double chest.
But wait,
Oh my God, are you done?
I can come over and teach Cooper in one weekend.
Oh,
It would take me to teach her in a month.
Really?
Yes.
Oh. If you come over every week and I teach you something?
I thought the sit and stay progress we had worked on over the
Oh, and he
weekend
does
was
the shake?
amazing.
He does the
Yep. Yeah, he picks up on it and holds on to it, like, and I keep telling Grandma, like, because we just talk about things over and over again, it's what we do, but especially when it comes to dogs, so now you're a common part of the conversation. I'm like, I just can't get over how
Come on out.
taught him how to ring a bell, and she didn't have any experience. And
He does do that. Well, lately, he's been like ringing it and then staring at us and then sitting down. And we go to open it and he just stares at the door.
He's like, look what I've taught you to do.
What? Out of here.
So like we don't know when he's serious or not,
So
except that he
smart.
stays standing. And we're like, oh, he's serious now. It got really old for us to come every time.
He thought it was cool. He taught me a trick.
He probably did. Because literally, you do it like 3 times in 1 minute, and we'd be like, oh,
I need to exercise my human. Let's go ring the bell.
yeah.
Time to get up, human.
Probably was. He's like, she's been sitting there
I'm
all
bored.
week on her ass.
I'm bored. Let's see what I can make the human do.
It was getting really annoying during Zoom meetings, and I'm like, hold on, kids, let me let the dog out. Come on! Come on! And then 2 seconds later, him pawing out the door.
Yeah, I've seen it, like, Springfield School on Facebook had posted some pictures of the kids
And
all like,
learning.
yeah, I was like,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm sure that's what it looks like.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Is it sad sometimes getting to see inside some of the kids' homes?
Yes. Not only that, I didn't tell
Do
you.
you have to call DFS if you see something bad inside a kid's home?
Like if you see a bong or like, yeah, you have to. Or if it's just dirty, filthy alcohol bottles, yeah, you have to. If you see a mouse run across, yeah, you have to.
Yeah. No, I think it's a good thing, like.
I didn't tell you, did I?
Mm-mm.
So the mom that, for the kid,
Yeah.
no, for the kid that, like, I was like, I can't help him. Come here and help me to help him. And then, yep. So he's on there, and every time I say something, she goes like, T.
Do you get on to the mom?
What am I supposed to? Well, hold on.
Bitch.
So I kept telling her, like, I need him to say, I need him. And finally, he would not say anything. Like, he just sat there for 20 minutes while she was just nagging at him. I blocked him from the room. Because it was just, I'm trying to get all the other kids to say it, and she's just nagging at him, and he keeps unmuting himself, and I can't force mute him. Like, I can, mute him, but then he unmutes, and it's not and I'm just still trying to do my flashcards with the other kids, so I just blocked him from my room. And then she was like, I'm so sorry that you were teaching other kids, and he wouldn't talk. And I'm like, it's not him not talking. Like, I
Did
could
you
have ignored
say
him.
that, though?
No. So I was like,
Can
it's
you
okay.
not say that?
I don't want to get my ass trouble. I don't know how much I could say without getting myself in trouble.
Well, I guess then I'd be like, seeing where that line, like tippy-toeing to see
Well-
how close I can get to it.
So I told her, I said, I need like you gave me paper homework back, and it's his handwriting, and he has completed it. I need video evidence at this point, because I'm not getting anything out of it. Video
That's a
evidence.
good one, because then you can, because it's not necessarily for you. You know what the problem is.
Yeah.
But maybe having video evidence would show the people in charge that you're doing your job,
Yeah.
and this mom's just a psycho.
Well, she sent me evidence.
Okay, sorry.
No, you're fine. And you weren't there. I feel like I've said this story. I said it to someone else. But
Talking to other
oh my god. I could have said it to another teacher, okay? So she sent me the picture, and it was like
A picture?
no, I mean a video,
Okay.
and she literally would write it or would make him say, well, do you put 2 here and 3 here? Okay, let me count it for you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like, he has to count it on him by himself. I have to hear him say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can't have you, and this is what I told him. I was like, I can't have you saying stuff and then him repeating you. I was like, I need him to say it on his own from the beginning. That tells me he knows it.
Right.
And she was like, fine. And he would go, yes.
Finally got a little bit of it in.
Something, but yeah, and then I haven't seen him. I haven't
She
seen him.
needs
Oh my.
someone just to like flat out tell her she is a problem. And she's one of those people that I would worry that would homeschool.
Oh my god.
Could you
During
imagine?
During COVID, twice, she would pull them out and she had to like something. Say they're doing online learning. 2, 3 months later, pull them, put them back in. Don't like something later, pull them out.
I mean, like, she really messed them up if she actually tried to homeschool.
Oh, yeah.
Not online learning, but like legit homeschool.
Oh, no.
Because she would think that she was doing it all fine and dandy and he was great. And all he would be learning is how to nod along and say, parrot, whatever she said.
Yes, that's what he does now. Yep.
Like, man, your son is just parroting everything you say to him. What do you mean, parroting?
Another thing, not just her, like that was her frustration, but like every kid's parents. No fucking parent left their kid alone. Like no parent was like, here's school, and then they walk away.
Yeah.
No. All of them were right there next to their kid, like they didn't have any other stuff to do, and be like, she said, blah, 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 and I'm like, mute yourself, please, and then she said, so what's the answer, and then be like, it's a noun, tell her it's a noun, or whatever, like, and I'm like, let me talk your kid through this.
Evelyn.
Whoa! What did you do to her? Oh.
Sorry, I forgot you're not Cooper.
They're squeezing her little head, really?
Break a rib? Even juice coming to Cooper!
So used to Cooper! Roughing him!
No, oh. But it's so tempting. Where did you get it?
I thought I
Were you
her
like
back.
like this?
Yeah, I was just like,
Oh yeah.
like massaging her.
Like pinky ribs, whereas Cooper's are like thumb ribs, like
Business battle!
like little birdie ribs. Evelyn.
I don't think she can hear you.
That little girl could hear. Believe me, she could hear. She'll tell us everything she heard from when we're having a conversation.
Right? Okay, so he has the headphones on, he has, right? And he's talking to his friends out and overnight and screaming his head off and blah, 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 blah. And we'll be calling, Brayden, you know, yelling. And he like hears us tell the kids to put the trays out so we could eat, and he comes out of nowhere. I heard it was dinner time.
No. Well, maybe he had just started listening about that time, thinking he was hungry. Can you call your child? I just want someone to close the door at the end of the hall. We're getting into our conversations and they were a little loud and trying to be responsible.
Salam salamana.
Come on.
Sorry if it's too hard, you don't have to.
Oh, well, I guess I had my phone right there.
Salam, sucker.
Hazel, you guys are being too loud. Come here right now.
She's got it all wrong. We're being loud.
Okay, I want you guys to close my door over here.
Miranda.
I didn't know we were.
I was doing it too, but when we get into a conversation, as my mother would say, your voice starts rising. And then I caught myself acting like my mother because I was shushing you in the middle of your conversation. I was like, no, we just gotta close the door or something.
So you're telling the kids, you're being too loud, we need the door shut.
And they never. I'll do it. Don't worry about it. Just do it. Right. Do it. I was even teaching you that. So, one day when she was over at your house, I went through her whole desk and I put everything out, threw away what I thought was trash, put away her special stuff, what I thought was her special stuff, and then I worded it all like that to her. I was like, this is what I did with what I thought was what it should be done. It's like, but in the future, if you want to make sure your stuff that's special to you stays and what needs to go goes, then you need to do it yourself. But if you want something done right, you do it yourself. Like, it's okay to have help, but if you want it done a specific way, you need to do it yourself. And she not that she didn't appreciate me doing it, but I didn't like my help, but oh no, I had even Anthony been cleaning up the room the other day.
When I'm sleeping?
Yeah. Oh my God, I was like, I read people. Kids to work at the venture and have them clean. Hazel couldn't find something.
Bastard.
I was like, Evie, what do we do when we can't find something? She's like, let's clean up. And I said, yeah, let's go clean and organize. So I put Hazel in charge. I can't believe I tell you this. It's coming back to me now. I put Hazel in charge. And I told Eva she had to do whatever not whatever she said, like the job she gave her. So Hazel picked up, I'm like, well, where do you think that would be, like, where do you want that? Where would that go best? And Victor basket, she'd delegate the task to Evie, and Evie would do it, and she'd go, Hazel worked to do bags. It was so cute.
Aww.
And then I think they had that's when they went and trashed your bedroom.
That's how they.
Because I didn't want them trashing Hazel's homework. No, I didn't send them to your bedroom.
But that's what they.
Yes, that was their solution.
That was their solution.
Yeah.
Salama.
Oh, she really wants one? That would be great.
Well, they talked about when we first moved in.
Or just right here, right? Or all the way
At
down?
the top of the stairs.
Yes, I guess
Yeah.
at the bottom of the stairs.
Yeah.
No, right there at the top.
Didn't you just fart?
No, I burped.
Yeah.
And my knee chopped.
Hey, are you gonna get on Fortnite? Okay, well, Brayden will sleep here in 2 hours. Can you please get on Fortnite? She's been waiting for a very long time. I love you. I just, you know, she really wants to play with you. Alright. Bye. Yes.
She's like, I know you're at work, but you need to get on Fortnite.
Well, he's on another game.
Oh, okay.
No.
Not like he's not already playing.
He's
video
playing
games.
another game with a guy. Right? Okay, James is supposed to work like at 2:30, so he's there by 3. And he told him like the first time, well, make sure the times are good. And then I usually play around 4:35. He's like, so I'll play with you Fortnite then. So Brayden stayed home, and he's still not on. It's 7. Yeah. And they can play for hours. You know, right there.
You're a big phony.
I love Cooper to just crawl up in my lap on the couch.
Nick lets him, like, on his side.
Right.
I'm like, Nick, as long as he knows it's only when you're there and with him.
And like no further than that.
Yeah,
Not.
yeah.
And get you a young boyfriend, is that okay?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and you get stuck together.
Cougar. No cougar? That's too good. No wonder. She like got so mad she came up here to me. Mommy, the mean lady bitched you.
She's massaging my dog.
Didn't know my own strength.
You know, because when I pet him like that, he's like, nah, more, more.
And with them, they're just like, aww.
He's still mouthy.
You should cut their ears too.
I do.
Yeah.
I was like, close his eyes, be like, oh, that's so
Who the hell just shot me? Oh, you bastard.
Well, oh my god, talk about good.
Mhm.
Like, he's mouthy with us,
Mhm.
but he's not with the kids.
Mhm.
So he's laying in his bed.
Mhm.
Brayden comes in like fetal position with him,
Mhm.
and he's like petting him. Hazel goes to the back
Oh.
of him, puts her head on the
Oh.
other side, and is wagging his tail. You know how Hazel is. She's wagging, and Brayden's like covering his eyes and petting him that way. And I'm like, poor dog. And he's just sitting there.
You did that to any of my dogs, they'd bite your face off. Even
Oh.
you wouldn't allow that.
Oh man. And he's just sitting there.
He's so chill.
Oh my god. But he comes with us and he's like,
He's gotta let it out somewhere, right?
when I was home, like a week, Nick would come home and I'll be like, because he picked up extra shifts because I was just, he was like, I'll be like, just get his energy out. He's not sleeping all day. He's like, you couldn't have played with it? I'm like, no, I'm literally working.
Yeah.
And I was like, just get his energy out. And we were playing with him.
Alright, kids, talk the treats I feed them to dogs. Come with me.
He still hasn't, we've been trying to get him to
Then
like,
if I give him 3 more treats, how many would that be? Let's keep counting. You know the kids would love it.
especially Hazel. But yeah, we were trying to get him to pack stuff in his mouth and he still can't.
He'll never be one that can.
Aw.
No, he might be. Even Bella was kind of getting the hang of it.
Oh, she can't either?
No. I feel like either a dog is a catcher or they're not.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. I've never had a chance to prove
The
otherwise,
fuck?
so I've always either had dogs that can catch or dogs that let them hit it between the eyes.
Right.
The hell?
Labs are retrievers, though, so
They need a retrieve shit.
yeah, they like to go get it. They don't like to catch it.
But did they bring it back? Or?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's another thing that he makes me mad at, Cooper. He has this donut
Mhm.
and a ball, like a Nerf ball. Not a Nerf, but anyway.
Oh,
Anyway,
whatever.
Yes. So we play with it in the house. Like we roll it in the house and he goes gets it. But when he's like super pumped up, we start opening the back door and like throwing it out the back door.
So awesome.
And leaving the door open and he like pulls back in and then we have to chase him to get it. And then we throw it back out. Well, when he's done playing, he's going to just drop it all the way at the end of the yard and then waltz back in the house. I'm like, Cooper, go get it. And then he just sits down and
Well, maybe something you guys should think about is what? The fact that I have like a solution.
Yes.
I'm sorry, I
I
can
was like,
just
he's
not.
just being stubborn.
I can just not.
No, tell me.
Well, like, kind of like going in the door before your dog is like an act of dominance and showing that you're in charge. You should be the one to say when playtime is over. So before he reaches that point, you should take the toy and put it away. Well, you decide when that point is. Well, and also just keep in mind when you're playing with him, normally he don't last very
No.
long.
No, he
So
does
if he
not.
lasts 5, I was going to say 10, well, let's say 5. If he normally lasts 5 minutes, or maybe let's say he lasts like 5 throws, because that's probably more, easier to track. The next time, stop at 4.
Yeah.
And that way you're stopping right before he's done. And you're showing that you're in charge and you get to keep the toy.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you're playing on his rules, not yours.
I do have a lot of things.
That makes Julie what she wants.
Oh, I got 3 new students just by being on COVID.
Oh, really?
It was the
Why? That doesn't even make sense. How'd you get more students?
I can't listen.
Because of COVID?
Oh, I don't know.
Transferred?
I don't know because of COVID.
Oh,
I'm
I'm like,
just
what do you
saying
mean? Like they transferred?
when we were off.
Oh, like during. You
Yeah.
got 3 more during COVID.
Yep.
Sorry, baby.
The week that we were off of school, I got 3 extra kids. Well, no.
How's Cat girl?
So
Is she on your...
she was on, even though the mom said that she would pick up a packet and send her to Boys and Girls Club every day. But she didn't. She kept her at home.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Okay. She would get on. She would get off. She would get back on. She would get off. Yeah.
I'd make sure to let the mom know, too.
Or the mom was there.
But you would let the mom know that you thought she did a good job. I know, but your job is to take care of the kids. The only way to take care of these kids is if the parents get themselves in line. So making one tiny comment to the mom could make a big difference. It doesn't take that much time for you either.
Fine. Fine. Fine.
One parent you need to put in line, the other you need to tell that she's doing a good job.
It's the parents know the parents.
I'm gonna compare kids to dogs again, hold on. So the dog whisperer, when he goes out, it's almost never about teaching the dog. It's always about teaching
What do you
the
need
owner
exactly?
how to talk and handle the dog,
Right.
get them to do what they want. Like,
I don't
The
know how to talk to
parents-
Cooper.
the parents in this case are getting in the way.
Okay, but only for a
And-
minute.
And when they are doing good, they need to know it, but like, yeah. Be family support.
Counselor, grief counselor, nurse, politician, mediator, a lawyer, supporter,
Financially.
a veterinarian, storyteller, therapist,
Make sure they're fed.
yes, a nutritionist, all of it. Every occupation that pays way more than me, but yet I'm in charge of all of them. Yeah.
I think that it would go a long way to like put more effort into public school and figuring out that issue. But I also think once you get then they put their hands into it. But homeschooling. Like, okay, so like one of the things we were talking about in the car was that public schools don't know that they're right in as soon as a parent in Missouri pulls their student out. All we have to do, we don't even have to sign it, we just have to send a letter in. It's like, where like, you can say that it's officially notarized or something. I think it's notarized, it's some kind of mail, so when you mail it.
Certified nurse?
Yeah, that one. You send it in certified mail, say that you're pulling the kids from school, and then that's the end. Like, a lot of schools will send you something to be signed, and you don't have to sign it. What it's wanting is for, like, it means that they'll keep checking back in on you maybe every once in a while, but it just means that the school's getting more money off of your kids. Because they can say, well, they're still part of the school system. It also means all of the records are public knowledge. Like, I can go in right now to Hazel, like, I don't know how you do it again, but I could go get Hazel's records, and I'm not even her mom. Like, I could go get them right now.
Right.
That's how it works, but I've heard it's pretty easy, like, it's public record. Like, any kid in public school, I can go and find out about.
That's crazy. Yeah.
And like, by signing, you give them that ability. And there's other things, like the school system doesn't know. I don't even know what it's doing.
You got off. I don't know what we started off on.
I didn't either. I had a point to it all.
You'll figure it out.
And then I remembered that because I was wanting to finish saying that from the car, and then I forgot it.
No, that's what you. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what you started saying. Yeah.
But yeah.
Oh, one of the kids I'm dating is it's part of the McKinney project, and he called his teacher from the school and said, whatever. She's like, just to let you know,
Oh.
he's very affectionate,
Oh.
but he has very bad use of bed bugs. I was like, thanks for giving me the heads up. And he's very affectionate. Like, he wants that touch. He needs that touch.
So I guess because he's homeless, they have to put him in school? Because
Yes.
if you have head lice, you don't get to go to school.
Bed bugs, you get to go until CFS is super involved because you have to hotline it, but they don't.
But that's just like head lice, that's like spreadable, contagious in a way.
No diseases with bed bugs.
This is so true.
Well, that's what they do.
That's messed up. Like, I feel bad for the kid, but another reason that public schools,
Well,
like,
I guess-
put the whole
I don't think
school.
it's even the bed bugs itself because a kid came with like roaches falling out of his backpack and
Mhm.
they didn't send him home.
But I guess they couldn't either because they'd have to send almost every kid home.
Right?
Well, I mean, like, we were talking about, like, seeing inside their homes and stuff, and I was wondering if you'd have to call. Well, I kind of wonder, too, like, how many? Is it all of them that have issues that you probably could call on, that you just look the other way, or?
Well, for bed, like if we know for sure, like this kid is like crawling with bed bugs, then yeah.
I mean, like, when you, like, see in their house, do, like,
Do I call?
no, like, do they look bad?
Who looks bad?
The house.
Not all the time because they're a lot of times they're back to a wall.
Oh, okay.
So
You
like
don't get to see anything.
no, unless they're sitting in the kitchen or the living room and this one kid.
Because I've been in some bad ones before when I
Yeah.
was a kid, so I just
Yeah.
wondered, like, how many of them actually look like that, you know?
There was probably like 2 or 3. Not like bombs and stuff, but like it was just
Dirty.
just messy. Like
Yeah.
but I'm not gonna call you.
No, I'm not needing to call.
Or
Yeah.
Mutual Insurance. How
But,
can we help you?
There was one
I think we
kid.
can do that.
Oh my god. She's in the living room. She every time she would, because we're doing alphabet, so they have to sound them out and they have to say stuff. So she was on mute for a while, and I would unmute her or unmute her when I needed her to talk and stuff like that. And then we were back and forth trying to mute each other, and all it made was like for it to freeze up, and all you could hear is her uncle and her dad going on like something, and then he would be like, "Get your brother out of here!" Blah, blah, blah. And the mom would be like, "Oh, sorry."
No, you're good.
And the moms are like, "We're just ready to get these kids finished with their school before we leave." And you can hear them fighting, and you can see people walking back and forth, back and forth. And it was just like, I told her, I was like, she's like, Mom! I need to go to a quiet place. Oh, you go find your quiet place.
Hey,
And my mom was like, how much longer is this school gonna take? And I was like, honey, you have to leave. I understand. She was like, Mom, my teacher said I could leave whenever.
Oh. Not what I said.
But it was just funny because like 5 minutes after lunch she left.
I ain't got time for this shit today, homie. I'm out.
It's just like, that's what the parents are doing when the kids are at school. Like, just crazy.
We're partying. So, started, okay, go. I know, go, I'm sorry. Just go. Please.
What did you
Please
do?
go. I just want
What that
you
shit
off.
do, dog?
Thank you.
Well, that's nice. You actually
Oh.
listened. See, and Cooper does this thing. I don't know if you noticed. He'll come right here, put his nose right here, and then give you those eyes that like his eyebrows move up from one to the other, and he's like, and his
Come on.
lips are like
Hey, call me
hanging
back
on
when you
there.
found
Come
yourself
on.
a brain.
Ooh, wrong way. Okay, yeah, I know you won. So,
I know you would.
I started like a sublimation folder with some ideas. Though now that I've realized the towel won't, because these were just like my towel ideas. The towel, because like I was thinking like this is black and pink. I think I did a lot of research to try to figure out if it was a newer one or
Oh my God,
it was like are all the
Morse
girls
Mutual.
still in the band?
We're here
Am I
to
gonna give
help.
her like an old picture? She's
I
like,
can do
that
that.
one's not even in the band anymore. I'm like, well, I'm sorry.
He loves you. Fucking being grateful that he just
So no, I put hours of work of Instagram research into it. Anyways, and I'm like, no. And so I found ones like these because I'm like, no, that's too slutty. No, that's too slutty. And so I found some that were, I have screenshotted too. But I was hoping to fill up the whole towel. Because like, this one would be cute if it filled up the whole towel. Which I guess too, I could print it and then print another, but then I feel like I'm wasting.
Merriweather, for all your private security needs.
I think it looks stupid if it was cut off in the middle. Because I'm thinking, how cute would that be if the whole towel was cut?
Maybe you could find just rollers.
Goodbye then.
Paper?
Yeah. Well, it's not.
Doesn't have it runs through the printer. I mean, the only other thing I could have done was spend more money on a printer. No, I could have spent more money on a printer that was larger and could take bigger sheets of paper. But yeah, exactly, like. I love the way the tumblers look. They're always so bright and pretty. I don't have any of those yet. I think I am going to get some coffee mugs. You don't really drink coffee, do you? You do?
Yeah.
Oh, you use a coffee mug?
I use one of those in there.
Oh, okay, a tumbler. Well, I guess that's what I meant. Like, I use a coffee mug because it comes out of the coffee maker so hot.
Yeah.
So you do the instant coffee,
Because-
so I didn't know how hot it actually got.
Well, it gets hot, but I need it to stay hot because I'm a
Right.
teacher and
You needed to travel.
yeah. Because I'm not sitting getting my desk doing nothing.
Is that what you do?
Maybe not next
Yeah. It's like the idea. You can take it if you want. They have these coffee mugs, so like it's black, and you sublimate on it, and then it's like then you go to make your coffee, and when the hot coffee hits it, the black turns to white or whatever color your sublimation is. It's so
That is cool.
But I'm also thinking, well, I only ever fill up my coffee cup like halfway, so anything at the top you wouldn't see.
Well, I've seen all those. Can you make a mouse pad?
Yeah.
Hey, Nick, look at that.
Damn, can I shoot
I
that?
guess I've been wanting to play some sort of like, maybe, but...
Damn it.
I don't know who uses mouse pads.
Oh, I can't just one, because it's fine. Don't worry about that, but you said I was just waiting for you to get here so I could see what was interesting.
Bitch.
I
Damn
wish
it.
I could read. Oh, there we go.
Yeah,
No.
I zoomed it in because
Well,
couldn't
but
read
I
it.
still can't read.
Zoom in closer.
If you can't. I'm like, what is
Oh, those
that?
are like the computer, like, memory sticks.
Metal sheets?
Uh-huh.
Why? That's not polyester.
No, but it's coated. Neither is ceramic or metal.
I guess I never thought of shirts being like that, where the color is like a baseball
Oh,
shirt.
that was the other thing that I was telling Mom about that I meant to relay to you was, yes, I love the
Yeah.
baseball tee. And I was thinking, like, I think I just washed it. It's in the dryer. But I have, like, for fall and winter, I have just, like, little jackets I put on that are colored. Like, I have this purple one. Anyways. But I was thinking if I had a white shirt on under it, I wouldn't care as much if I had something colored on top.
Yeah.
So, during the seasons where I can layer,
Yeah.
it would be no big deal. I love the idea of the flip-flops, but I'm having problems trying to find where I can buy them without being a business.
Would they stay though? Like, after like wearing them?
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I guess they'd eventually wear out like any flip-flop, but... And ribbon.
Could be in that. Now these hats.
Well, maybe I get this time if we make them, you can say it's either you have to say either it's from you or a friend of yours.
I'm gonna say a friend of mine. I should have said that from last time. I didn't think about that. Those caps, like, I don't like the mesh part, but I like the.
Well, you can get them with no
You
mesh
can make
back,
them-
but you could just get the white on the
Yeah.
front. You do have to order them like made for sublimation.
Ah.
And anytime we order anything made for sublimation, which is pretty much everything,
Mhm.
you have to kind of buy them from one of the quotes.
See, this is another good Christmas present. They're all good Christmas presents, honestly.
That's kind of why I was thinking, like, so I've been trying to think of, like, the financial aspect of it and where I can make some money.
Mhm.
Did I already talk to you about some of this?
No.
Okay, good. Okay, so here we go.
2 weeks!
Can I see this picture?
What?
Show me this picture of her. She looks really old.
Yeah, she gets, like, the last
No,
one
it's
on
not.
the cheek.
I just want to see if this picture.
Oh, here, get in here.
She looks old, right? Oh my god, so my mom called me yesterday. Sorry. What
No,
were
you're
you
good.
gonna say?
I'll talk about work later.
Oh, okay. Okay, I just forgot what we started off with here. Well, my mom called me yesterday, and she was like, hey, have you talked to your sister? I'm like, I don't talk to my sister, Mom. And she's like, really? You really don't? Like, I thought you were just saying that. And I was like, no, I really don't talk to her. And she's like, well, you might want to call her, Mandy. And I was like, why? She's like, she lost her dog.
Oh.
I was like, what? She didn't say anything on Facebook. She was like, yeah, she's not gonna say anything on Facebook. I'm like, oh. So, I don't know. I haven't told her yet.
Oh. Really?
Yeah, like, what am I gonna say? Mom told me.
Hey, how you doing? Mom told me you lost your job.
What good is it gonna, like, she's gonna fucking open up to me and talk to me. Yeah, it's a lack of money. Well, he has them too, but he doesn't look that old. It's her.
And
Maybe
the
the squinty
shadowing,
eyes.
the darker makeup, the color she's wearing. Maybe like it kind of looks like she has some gray in the hair, just in the highlight.
Who are you talking about?
On it.
Oh.
Am I just being stupid?
No, it's cute. Especially since I can also remember her as a kid, so.
I know, I hate looking back at my pictures. I'm like, I'm so baby.
mirror anymore. I brush my hair out here. There's no mirrors. It's all good.
You want makeup?
Yeah, because I thought about even putting it on for you today.
Because we haven't seen each other too.
Like how insecure I am.
Are you wearing a bra too?
Yeah. Like, you feel more comfortable. It's okay.
It was so nice when I took off my bra. I was like, yeah, I'm in my house.
So you're wearing my comfy one.
Oh. Yeah. Yeah. You should come over and stay there sometime.
Make sure we get along first.
I'll get along with anyone. Yeah, I know. It's so exciting. I know.
You could jump up in your lap.
Yeah, you did like super.
Oh, but she wouldn't stay on the furniture. No, she would not.
Like, even if it's someone else's house?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh.
Like, I barely can keep her off of Mom's, and she doesn't want her on the furniture.
I'm sorry, you can't.
She'd be a bad example.
Yeah, and Cooper would be like, oh,
And she'd already be uncomfortable, so with being in a new home.
Cooper has these big cheeks right there, these big lips.
Bitch!
Guys.
Bitch!
I love how her excitement goes up the faster her tail goes.
What the fuck? Dear head.
So I've been trying to think of ways I could make money off of it.
Mhm.
Like, especially if I want to continue to do it, I want to continue to pay for it, you know? Kind of like I did with the cricket. Sold a couple shirts to Aaron, made a couple projects for Anna, whatever. And,
Did he just leave?
I got all dried out.
I better go get my food too.
Might want to microwave that.
Why?
Jim, you had, like,
A burger?
yeah.
This fine?
Oh my word, you need to take a food safety class.
Nah.
It's got so much preservatives in it, it'll keep me alive.
Remember I did at McDonald's.
Nice. Oh man. So well, Mom's like, well, maybe you could do the craft shows again. I would love to do the Ozark craft show.
Yeah.
It'd be so much fun to do it with you too.
Why do you always tag me along like this?
Because you're so much fun to hang out with.
Fine.
And
We're trying to see what you like. You might like it.
What? Oh.
but I just didn't know how I'd get there because Brian would need the car. And so I was like, well, that idea's out.
Well, what about me? You're taking me anyways.
Well, I just didn't think about you driving when I was thinking about it with Mom, so. So I was either thinking like something like a craft show or maybe doing some scouting out in Branson and seeing like what other booths are selling, because you can get a booth at one of the, like the Apple Tree Mall or something, and then they take care of everything for a small fee, and I wouldn't even have to be there but like once a month. My money. My aunt and I have had one before. They're kind of pricey depending on where you go, but
Can you open a kiosk in the mall?
technically, but I'm not ready for that.
Oh, okay.
No, that's much bigger than I want to go. I feel like all the kiosks in the mall, when I think of them, I just think of like pallets from China that people have bought a ton of and then just make a...
But they have like the engraving one where like you pick out.
Yeah, but I think they have boutique ones, which is what mine would be.
Okay.
One of a kind, like
Yeah.
I'm not mass producing. Okay, so then I was like, well, if I take our car out of it altogether, even Big Blue going once a month to Branson is probably too much. I was like, well, what if I just build
Got
my
'em.
stock now, and then come Christmas, I can just sell it right before Christmas and just go meet people places. Of course, then I guess I'm driving Big Blue, but
Yeah.
I don't know. There was no real good solution. But
Okay. Why do you have to buy Big Blue? Why can't you ship it?
then I would need to invest in some more equipment. Which probably would just need a scale from the post office. And then you get all your boxes for free. Yeah, I could ship it. Post office gives you boxes for free.
They do?
They do. Yep. Yep. Yeah, I knew it before I went to work for Dory too, but yeah, you just go online to the post office and they'll send you boxes.
And can't you buy?
You still have to buy your labels and stuff, but
Oh, you can't, like,
you still have to like pay for your shipping. They just give you free boxes.
no, I was thinking that shipping label that has like QR code or whatever.
Oh yeah, so that's the other thing that would be good. Well, I guess while I'm starting, I could just have the boxes shipped here,
Yeah.
and then I can take the boxes directly to the post office and have them print off the labels. But the easiest way to do it is to get the scale and get the label printer and just do it all here at the house, and then you drop them off at the post office when they're ready. Like you just drop them off at the box.
Yeah, instead of like having to wait a month.
Go in and yeah.
Would it be cheaper at the post office or FedEx or whatever it's called? UPS?
What's cracking,
I
fool?
don't remember which one my aunt uses, but one of them is I think just the post office.
We gonna rob this asshole blind.
Like on Etsy, it says shipping is like $5.99. Whatever, you could ask shipping for it.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And that'd be the other thing is I don't know. I've looked into Etsy, and Etsy has kind of become one of those businesses where if you got in on the ground floor, then you're doing great. But if you're just starting out and you don't already have a big following from somewhere else,
Oh, really?
you're never going to get seen on Etsy.
Oh.
Because Etsy puts the most relevant, the hottest ones first in the list. And once people get down to the bottom and you don't have any reviews, or Hazel, I'm talking, wait your turn. If you don't have any reviews or any, people who bought from you, then people are less likely to buy from you.
You looking at them chips?
What's
Hazel,
up?
next time when you want to talk to me, you come all the way here. What do you want?
I forgot.
I know, we're gonna lay here a little bit. Go. You want a bite? Okay, go.
Why is there another
Because there's another thing. Don't worry about it. Go. You want some?
No. Ruby drove me insane without seeing you guys last weekend. I was like, can we talk, please? Close the door, Hazel! Hazel!
Hazel.
I'm gonna use my phone this time.
That really makes me mad, like, even if it were my child, because I know they can hear me. Close the door, Hazel. Gently. No, with you on the other side. Thank you, have fun, be quiet. What's that mean? That didn't last long. Oh.
Hey, I just was calling you to tell you to close the door, that's all.
Dang.
Hazel!
Dang.
Hazel, shut up!
What are you doing, mommy?
Go this way. Hazel!
Come here,
God.
Hazel, come here. No, come here quietly and calmly. All she was doing was calling you to ask you to close the door because we're trying to be quiet. And then when you called her back, you were in there growling and yelling at the top of the stairs. And we have people that live downstairs. So we need you to lower your voice and please close the door, okay? Thank you very much, Hazel. Go play. Or go rest or something.
No. Sure.
Oh, she's even got a unicorn on her britches. On your pants, sorry. On the britches. Isn't that funny? Yeah. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. You're turning red. Oh.
Apple.
Don't forget to close the door and walk.
Thank you very much, Hazel. Please give me a hug. I was kind about it, wasn't I?
No, Hazel was right.
I was stern, but kind.
I've corrupted both girls of mine. One's a baby, well, the other one's a baby too.
Just more grown up version of it. But yeah, so then I was thinking, well, I could do one of those business Facebook pages and just start with family and friends. Because even family, like you for school, and then just, I wouldn't charge you as much because you'll help me in other places. So we'll just do like we did last time. But like for other people, like if they want to make work gifts or whatever, they can order them through me, like legitly, and I could make some money off of them. Or like those stockings, like everybody told me afterwards that I should have. Could you imagine them if they were sublimation? Which I won't be able to do them sublimation. They'll have to be vinyl, which is fine. I can still be into vinyl. Vinyl's cool too. I'm sure once the sublimations wore off, I'll get back into the vinyl. But yeah, because the bags are canvas. And that's really
What do you
the
need,
best
boss? Some
material
wheels?
to go
I can
for
bring
in
'em
that
round.
scenario. And you'd have to go white, and
It's
they're
coming at you.
thin, like that fabric I showed you. It's just not good. But yeah, I could still sell that stuff too. It doesn't have to just be sublimation.
There we go.
For the blanket. You could even have a family photo.
And I could do some, I wouldn't want to overwhelm myself if I didn't have help, but I could do some custom orders closer to Christmas too.
Yeah, at least
Like-
from your family, you know.
Well, whoever, I'm not gonna, like if I'm gonna put it out on Facebook, family and friends, 'cause I'm not gonna expect much from anyone, but never get much support when it like never sell anything they want, I don't know. But it's true. But they were like, the government was like, well, so they were like, well, I'll go get them somewhere. You're the only one that has them, so let's go. It wasn't like, well, I guess a couple people said mine there, but anyway. Yeah, I don't know. But they can custom order blankets for their homes.
Sneak up and behind.
I have some magnets coming Tuesday.
Damn.
And those would be cool, so I should be able to supplement the whole thing.
Here we go.
I'm happy. I'm just wanting the whole town to be colored. The other thing I want to look into is seeing if there's some way to like color dye the outside. Okay. So hear my thought process out, because this is not proven. This is just me trying to put science to like with artsy. Okay. So that fabric I have in there, it's 50-50.
Okay.
Sublimation only holds on to polyester,
Okay.
and like the tie-dye type ink only hold on to cotton.
Oh, really?
In theory, in my head. I haven't looked up any of this. So, couldn't I sublimate and then dye, or dye and then sublimate?
Don't die.
They're two different
Yeah, woven together.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like you have polyester and you have cotton. So if I dyed the cotton a light color of any of my choosing, and then washed it, and set the color in, and then sublimated on top of it.
Hazel wants to box of these cloth sticks. They're all clean in this bag. This one I need.
That's just
What car you got?
friendly too, the way to twist it together.
Man, for real? Man.
Hazel, pick a
You see
flavor.
Evie's glasses? What color you want, Hazel? We got purple. What we got?
Purple, green, and orange.
Purple, green, and orange, Hazel.
Great.
Shake your head for purple. Shake your head for orange. Shake your head for green. Purple it is.
Yeah, we survived the Crayola ones. And
You're gonna go broke. You gonna spend all your money in there.
Nice.
Are my fries still good?
Everything's good.
Just a tune-up.
She's not gonna heat it up. It's good.
They're cool, but they're still tasty.
Yep.
Okay.
That's right.
What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. I
We're
got a big bottle of spray for my glasses at the dollar store. Yeah. At the dollar store the other day, and I'm super excited because I feel like these versions, from the place we get them, they get dirty. Close it gently and be quiet. And then also those microfiber towels. I stole one, which eventually I'll probably get like a cute one, glasses on me or something to keep with it, just because I need to make something to practice. But I was like, that's so cute. I could do something to smell.
Like
So like they have the littler, like
the
the
cases.
like the littler bottles of eyeglass cleaner,
Oh, okay.
and then or they have the little spray bottles at the dollar store. If I paired that with a custom sublimated towel and sold those as a
Well, I was even thinking glasses. Case sublimated.
yeah. I personally I hate a soft case. Well, personally I don't
I wasn't
use
thinking
one.
of soft case. Hard case.
Yeah, but you can't find those for sublimation.
Oh,
and
you
they're
would have
curved.
to buy
Like
the case. Yeah.
and like you have to okay, so when you're sublimating here, let's go look in there. We're gonna go? No? I
No,
got
I'm good.
come on, I got glasses cleaner in there.
Nah, what?
It's okay, I used the cloth to dust off after
Oh, I'm good
sanding. Did you hear what I said?
What's saying?
I sanded and then I used my cloth for my glasses to dust them off. I'm like, oh crap. Now I can't wipe my glasses off with it anymore.
No! The dude left. No! Mmm.
I'm on the clock. What you want? Some wheels? I'm bringing
Spend
to
that
you.
money, spend it all. Get them tinted windows, get that library, get them hydraulic pumps. Oh, yeah. Who the hell pull up in my driveway? Who the hell just frickin' came this way? Who that? Who that crazy person? Who's so crazy? What's he doing? No! You got him. Come on! Come on! Damn you! Damn it! Fucking poles. You motherfucker.
Hello, this is Morse Mutual Insurance. I think we can do that.
Dear,
I'm sorry.
It wasn't me.
it was you.
Actually, it was.
What's that bag?
Go, 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 go.
Whoa. This is a thing. This is a makeup kit, y'all.
Makeup.
Turkey would think it was. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Where did you find it?
Bastard.
Amazon.
Like it's real stuff.
Yeah, but like her first time hands and everything.
I know, right? Oh, look at this.
She's gonna have to work on it.
Oh my goodness.
I mean, some of them are a little bit. Some of it's a little bit cheap. Like I was like, oh look, it's already missing a part.
Oh.
But
No, it was apart.
MMI, we expect the unexpected. Sure.
I don't know if she put it back or if I. That's fine. Okay.
Oh,
That's what made me think of it. Well, I think I maybe still have it.
Yell at yourself.
No, I've already stolen her stuff and lost.
Yeah. Yep. Bad mom. Oh, you guys should watch a movie. I haven't finished it yet. Because me and Nick, you know, he had to go to work and I was like, don't watch it without me. It's called Stop and Go.
Yeah.
It's hilarious so far.
Hammer.
It's like a, oh!
Like it's a for real hammer.
It's heavy. You could, like,
Uh-huh. But it's just heavy enough for her though. That she can still actually hammer something in. She's dying to use it. I've asked Dad to bring us some scraps, but
yeah.
honestly I probably don't want her using it until summer anyways, when she can go outside with it.
Yeah.
I have that little can in there, the paint I was showing you. And so with the scissors, I opened it up all the way, and then I'm like, I have nothing to hammer it back in, so I'm like, you need to borrow your hammer.
I made her do it.
No, I want paint everywhere. Much better over here. This is yours.
Yeah, can I shoot that dude?
I'm gonna like put it in a storage box. Who took my?
So you still have it?
Or is it right there on the table?
Mm-hmm.
Right there next to that 10-piece box? No, the other side. Yeah. On your right hand side. Right there, that drink right there.
Right there!
Yeah,
right there!
Drink.
I thought you wanted your cup or your phone. You said your phone.
Oh, did I?
She didn't say, I don't even know what she said.
She said her phone, so I'm looking for a phone.
I don't even hear her say what she was looking for at all.
And then she keeps saying it's right there. I'm like, there's no phone there.
I swear I'm not joking.
Oh man.
You calling for some wheels? I'm Johnny on the spot. I'll hook you up.
Let me make sure that was
I'll bring it by.
I was telling him about a movie that we started, me and Nick, and then he had to go to work, but it's hilarious so far. Like, it's a little bit. Yep, it's called Stop and Go. It's a comedy drama. It's hilarious. It's about like...
Oh, have you seen Tag? You watch that one? Oh yeah, you saw that.
That was funny too.
Mm-hmm.
It's about the COVID times, but it reminded me back in the day when it first started COVID.
Back in the day.
When you were Lysoling yourself before you walked in the house, and then you took off
I
your
would
clothes.
spray the Lysol across Grandma's bags before I went in the
Yes,
house.
you would Lysol wipe all
I'm
the
surprised
groceries.
I didn't wear little booties when walking in.
Hazel put her mouth on this pancake.
No, Lysol.
And tell her not to do that again. Say, I will leave. Oh, that's a flute. Never mind.
Like started flossing.
What just happened? She got zapped?
Yeah.
Man, that was loud.
I have asked you I can see lightning bolts along.
Oh god, I need to research this.
Stop, please do.
I'm gonna actually research for my
One right for you. Go. Like, I will touch something and it'll shoot off. She was drawing her attention so much. You're in that snap, huh?
I did. I thought you went like this. No.
Power!
But it's cold or dry? So, are you dry?
It's cold and dry up here.
I did have it, therefore it builds up in our body.
I did have the humidifier on earlier to help with it.
It's so funny.
And like I'll put like my, it gets bad up here. Like Ruby will get off the couch, and as long as her hair is, how far it will stick until it finally drops off. Like she has to lose all contact with the back of the chair.
It's not just like a little.
Wow. And oh, and then like if my pants are all clingy, I'll put lotion on my legs so it will stop being staticky.
Oh my god. That's hilarious.
And I touch things with my knuckles now. Like even at the grocery store when I go to grab the handle like to open the fridges for milk, I touch it with my knuckle first because it hurts less than the tip of my finger. I have been shocked so many times I know what this is. What? Did you die from it?
Material of your people or other way that you walk.
Yeah.
The bigger feet and the thinner shoes. But
I have 6 shoe soles and no rubber, but I do drag my feet. So, quit with the instrument. No more playing. I don't know where to do with the lights. I can see him right now.
Where'd he go? He left.
Did they ask you to do that?
No,
Why wouldn't they ask you to do
I mean, I don't. So at the same time, like, why would I get mad about it?
I would get mad. Like,
Yeah.
because you
But
do
you-
go to trips with me.
But you know me enough to know when I want to go. I'm not a big fan. Yeah, and maybe that's kind of stuff on the phone.
Because you guys actually, like, I understand why they wouldn't.
And then I also, like,
You know what I mean?
and then people say to me, because you know they're gonna go, and then everything you know is just when they get a student trip. So then why can't I get the tool to get there to take care of it? But I feel like we had the insurance, and then all that is so many things. They should just simply not go in.
That's what I mean. Like, did they not want to include you because they didn't have to think of the dogs?
And should I just be not thinking about it just because they're probably not thinking about it? I mean, you say the same thing with
This
this one.
is me. Your friend. Not pinning you against your family. Your mom and Anna
Bitch.
are a real family.
I know you all.
You're part of that group. So you can't tell me like, you know what I mean?
Because you know, because there's something she does that, it's just an ignorant shit. Just figuring out, we were just everything she thought about it, but she really didn't do it.
Okay, so question. Remember that one time? I don't know where you guys were going, but you guys got in together.
The ocean. Yeah, the beach.
How did they, like, you seem like a girl
Who technically, or who is remembered for coming up with it?
Okay, tell me the story.
Well, I don't really remember. But I had the idea, and then Anna had the idea.
Yeah, let's just keep it for later.
Damn.
What are you gonna tell us? Happy birthday! Happy birthday!
Happy early birthday.
Yeah, thank God.
Someone asked me the other day when her birthday was. I'm not gonna work. I was it's really bad that my kid doesn't know what her birthday is. But don't they start teaching them in kindergarten though, don't they? Like name up on the board. So it's like you make the whole like name on the board, and then I always loved that like even though I was a summer birthday and I didn't get to celebrate it at school.
Oh, McDonald's, the billboards in the back.
The summer birthdays have a special day where they don't have their party at the end of
And McDonald's in the break room for the adults.
Say that I service. Wow. I service. Okay, public school teacher. You go service them students like their son's broken down car.
Service them down.
Provide services. That's what they. That's what
When you say it that way, it's a little bit better, but it just sounds like a very
Mom.
stiff, like.
What did she tell you when she put it on the thing?
It's a new one.
No, what did she tell you when she gave it to you?
I didn't know.
Well, you knew that it was open up your lips.
Tell her again.
She heard it.
Say it again for me.
Happy early birthday.
What did she tell you? Yeah, that's your tell you.
You like crown holder? Go.
Every time I talk to
Break. Go. One, 2, 3, 4. I was gonna play for blood if you don't get out of here. Don't not on the bed. Not Hazel.
She has her own.
She has to come in here to eat. She's not that privileged. Hazel can do. Oh my gosh. I had gotten one to buy one. I got you to say she was in the highway. So she figured in my old sticker on it. A year had passed, and I was putting out today, and I stumbled across it, and all the intelligence could never become true. Actually, I really don't even know what page it was.
Oh, okay.
I didn't even know the page it ever was. costume, I would have put it on. But there's a Marla Cone sticker on it, and there's oh, if you need any extra like schoolwork materials, let me know like what you need.
Oh.
I probably have it.
The cops wasted me?
I was like, I have all this stuff from Evie's kindergarten days that like we didn't use half of.
Then get zapped. Don't forget to get zapped. Zap and pee.
Oh, okay. I was just making sure you were good. Cooper's in his cage? Alright, love you. Bye.
Morse Mutual. We're here to help. I'll look into it.
Take your medication.
You need something, huh? One of your rides? Let me know. I'll bring it by.
$35 seconds.
Oh my god.
Whatever's happening, it is going down over here.
What is Oh, well, at least you got something this time. That little bit.
Ghetto booty. Get that ghetto booty.
It'd be cool if I could come up with some merchandise for Barry to sell. Merchandise that you could really give him to it as well. But then you just be not a very good business strategy, but I'm not good at computer design. So you either have to find the image you want or figure it out.
Yeah. Especially like these, like I see on TikTok where like there's one and it's cool, and I think it's making on the street some of that stuff. But I was trying to figure it out on the street and you were figuring it out way faster than I was.
Boom.
Figuring out something specific. Like,
That's how you start. Figure out one specific thing at a time. One step at a time.
yeah.
And the more you get into it, the faster you catch on to things.
Yeah.
Ghetto love.
I don't know, I was going to compare it to learning a new language. I haven't actually done that, but I've heard that like, once you learn one, practice is how to learn another language. So they say like you can actually learn the next one even faster.
So I've heard that.
But
you just need like a truth to that. Because everyone always tells me, you already know another language, it should be easy. But you just said when you learn another language, I didn't have to learn it. I
didn't have to go
it.
through that process. That's different. Yeah, it is. Yeah. I mean, I would think that maybe you'll be able to maybe grasp some of the concepts a little bit, but like I don't even know what it sounds like to be able to listen to someone and truly know what they're saying. Like they say, to me, it's like listening to a dog bark, and I just kind of know what their meaning is because of what they look like, you know? Like that's the way I can explain it. Like I don't know what it's like to actually hear someone speak a different language and truly understand. Indians have like yes, like some macro enunciation are totally different words. So little inflection. Yes. Yeah. I can't say it.
Bastard.
Or like the languages that have the
yeah. I still would like to learn one someday.
There's this comedian called Trevor Noah. He's hilarious. Have you ever heard of him?
I heard of him.
He's hilarious. But he knows like 9 languages, and like 3 of them are the African like tribal.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Not like even like Swahili, but
no,
like...
no, it's like the tribal.
Oh gosh.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes, like the clicking one.
Kind of makes you wonder if he even really knows them.
No, he's from South Africa.
Okay.
So and like apparently he's like, how would you say? Like he's the black sheep of Africa because he's a mixture, and you're not allowed to have mixtures. Like,
oh wow.
You're either black or you're white. So yeah. Like his parents just have to hide him. He's gonna go to supermarkets and stuff. Yeah.
Which you did say because that's smaller side or whatever, right? Because like when I was there, there was actually one kid that was actually even albino. He was an albino black person.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. But I get like
that'd be different than like the parents.
Yes.
Like,
But because
still,
parents
like,
can't mix. Like
yeah.
Like he said something about like his dad would walk across the street and his mom and him would be behind, so like they didn't
like look like they were together.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow. I really don't. These guys go from one to the next.
Well, he was like, I'm not supposed to think because I feel like sometimes they get on each other's nerves.
Yeah, well, like, when they were like, Hazel and Brady was running around screaming and like, he couldn't even talk, she just wants to think pregnant. I'm going to sit. With all her narrating. Every day, I'm brushing my teeth now and putting toothbrush on it, and I'm doing so like you really do was. And I just...
Did I tell you that?
Yeah! Well, not necessarily the toothpaste, it's just something that popped in my head. Because I was also just thinking of how she left the toothpaste on the wrong side of the sink.
Oh my god.
But,
have you seen my kid's bathroom?
Have you seen the size of my bathroom? There's 3 of us and we share it. Everything. Out the mayonnaise. I'm gonna put mayonnaise on it just a little bit. Oh, it's squirting on the sandwich. I gotta shake it. It's not coming out. Like...
I'm trying to think if my kid's good and I just ignore it. I'm trying to okay, so
well, let me know if they can. Hopefully you can still ignore it. Because if you just ignore it, then maybe I just need to learn to ignore it.
Okay.
But then I feel bad that I'm not paying her attention. And I'm like, well, when do I tune in and when do I tune out? And then that stresses me out.
Right. Okay. Okay, so I guess I do have to. Okay, so I guess I do tell them that because one of my other friends were
There's
over.
3 of them too, so maybe that makes a difference.
Maybe. But my other friend was over and she was like, Hazel's asking a question. And I was like, what? She repeated herself, and I was like, sure. like,
I can't do that, but maybe it's a survival mechanism you've learned to, and it's something that I have to figure out since I won't have more than one.
well, you pointed out, I think you pointed out about Brayden that he calls the dog's name all the time. And that never bothered me until you pointed it out. And now I'm like, stop calling Cooper.
Cooper,
stop. But like, until you pointed it out at Mama's house, it never really occurred to me. And then now I'm like, stop saying it. Stop it, Brayden. I just told you out, man.
and now you're gonna hear all of your kids narrating everything. I wonder if it stems from like their need, like we've always told them to ask permission before you do. So I wonder for her if it stems from that. Like she doesn't know yet what she can do with and without me, especially being the only child. So she feels like she needs to narrate everything. And then if Caitlin doesn't catch on, they don't need to know something.
You need to tell her.
Chill. I have. Sometimes. Yeah.
Like the same day?
Like all day.
I mean, like after you told her.
Later.
Oh, wow. Doesn't get it.
It's not even that she doesn't get it. It's just such a is almost. Like that it would just be such a bad habit, like a habit.
About like your mom, like with your mom. And they're like, do you notice that, or is it just me? Because I'm her mom.
No.
Have you talked to her about Anna? Like, hey, when you watch Evie,
No.
I would. It was like, is it just me because I'm her mom, or did she really do this?
I mean, it was. It was just awesome. You're special, Miranda.
Because when she's over, I don't feel like she knows it. But then again, maybe I
she has
ignore
other
her.
kids too. Like she has other outlets.
That's true.
And even with Mom and Anna, she would have, well, if she were with Mom, she'd be listening. And if she were with Anna, it'd be Emma that I'd have to ask.
And I bet Emma's probably not going to tell you the truth.
Yeah. Be careful saying that because that's a journey, huh? What, 1 year younger?
Is Emma 6?
What?
Is Emma 6th grade?
Oh, I was like, I don't know what grade she's in, but
How old is she?
Is Emma 13 yet?
Oh.
No, she's not in her teens. Like 11 or 12.
12?
Okay, so a year older than me.
Yeah.
Well, oh my god, so...
When do kids get boobs?
Mm-hmm.
So Journey has, like, it's not boobs, it's like, her nipple, like the areola is like more triangle.
When do kids get them?
Well,
They're
that's
going to be
the
different
first.
for every kid.
No, but it always starts as a triangle. Does that make sense?
Well, I guess I'm asking confused. That's what I said, I think it's just fat.
Okay.
And then she's getting a little pudgy in both areas.
Oh, Hazel's like that.
Oh, okay.
No, Hazel's like a pudge, like all around.
Yeah.
It kind of looks like a man's chest.
That's what I figured it was,
Yeah.
but I just thought I'd ask.
Yeah, no, you'll know. Like it's like a little,
Yeah.
pink snack. Don't tell her I said that. That's kind of weird now that I said it out loud.
Like, is Brian recording? He's been recording our whole conversation.
Salty's not here.
Is he really on?
I said he's not here.
Oh.
Look at these cars.
Aw.
It's broken.
I'm like, what are you pulling up? A picture of your child?
No, I'm trying to see if they have like pictures of movie progression. Okay, there we go. So it'll kind of start off like that. Yeah, it's just like a little thing there.
I remember my own. Like, all these things I had.
I feel like I woke up with them.
You know how kids, when you're young, you say stupid, ignorant things because you don't know how life works.
Right.
Well, I had someone tell me, and of course I hadn't been able to tell me anything about my body, so I was gullible to anything. But someone, because there was a couple girls that developed faster than me, and a couple of boobs, and they told me, well, you just need to quit washing them, and they'll grow faster. So I thought for like, I would like wash everywhere else, but I'd make sure I didn't get anything.
Because you're grabbing up camera.
I don't know. Kids, man.
Kids come over the door.
Who was with the hair?
Me to the ones with the.
So there's somebody with hair like that. They stick with washing your hair or grows or.
Yeah.
Oh fuck! I'm stuck. Yeah, I gotta dry studio.
Maybe that's what it is. Brayden and Evie can stand each other because they both talk so fucking much. And then
But you'd
Hazel,
almost think that they wouldn't be able to get a word in with each other, but
they're also interested in the same thing.
yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, they both play Roblox, they play Minecraft, like...
Evie tells me.
And Hazel's just like, I don't do any of this stuff, so it's not interesting to me. And
I feel like Hazel just needs another year, and then maybe she'll get on board with some more of the stuff. Because remember how Evie used to think of Hazel as a baby, even when she kind of wasn't a baby anymore.
Yeah.
And then she finally started, just this last year.
Last year.
That's crazy how fast time flies.
I know,
How
because
little
she would
time it
only
takes.
hang out with Brayden.
And now finally she's starting to connect more with Hazel, and yeah, so I feel like the older they get, the less that year will matter. And
Right. Yep, Hazel's gonna corrupt her daughter.
I'm more worried about Brayden.
Huh?
No?
I was like, Hazel's gonna corrupt your daughter, and you said you're more worried about Brayden?
I know, right? You're like, wait, what? She's gonna have her first crush on him.
Oh my god, really?
I think so.
Aww.
She's a homeschooler that never sees any other boys.
That's true.
And she connects with him.
She does.
Yeah.
Ice Wednesday, Thursday. Ooh.
Then I would have to put him for crushing her dreams. And then they, oh my god. How about they do this? They do like the first love at 15, 16, and then he
Damn,
goes
it's
off
gonna be
to
cold.
college, and then all this stuff, and then they reconnect when he comes back home.
I was like, if we're just, in my heart, I'm like, nobody's good enough for my daughter.
Hey, there's Ghetto Booty Love.
Of course, you're on
Oh, there he is.
You're like, oh, let's spread your wings. I'm like,
That's the dude I was killing.
dreaming.
I was killing that dude.
It's like, yeah, how cool would it be if we were like attached in that life too?
Yeah, I was killing Booty Love.
And then Hazel will be so embarrassed. She'll be like, you married my friend. You were supposed to take my friend away from me.
He was up and atomizing everything. Up and atomizer.
Like,
Up and atomizer.
like,
Yep.
they were little bitty all the way
Up
up.
and atomize.
And then me and you were going to have fighting words and have babies. They'd be like, that's my grandchild.
I was like, you better just come here and stay the night so we can both watch them.
Party like grannies. Wait.
The grannies live together. There's no issues anymore. We're going to stay at our granny's house.
They're going to come with us for, like, Evie's going to come with you.
Together? No, but one granny has a husband and the other
As a life partner.
Well, I was going to say, well, yet to see if he'll be around, but I'm glad you finally see him as being around long term in one way or the other.
Well, after our fight, our little tidbit, He was like later, like whatever.
You just need to say yes already. Just like the dog. Okay, so what if I just like stage your surprise party you've always wanted, but instead of it being a party, I'll have him get down on one knee and then I'll rush you off to get dressed and then we'll have you come out and get married.
Nope.
I would
probably kill you.
You would totally be on board. I want to do this.
I would totally kill you.
Surprise wedding. We can put it on
God.
YouTube.
No. Fuck no. You want to be murdered.
I love this idea so much.
You can't hide it from me. You can't have a secret.
You want to bet?
Oh my god. Ryan, you will stop anything from this happening, right? You won't let this happen, Ryan, right?
We need a
Ryan.
He's got both headphones on.
Ryan, I know you can hear me, motherfucker. Ryan.
No, he really doesn't have both headphones on.
Ghetto love.
Where's your little pin?
Huh?
Mine normally has pins.
Ryan, you can see, huh?
Oh shit. Someone's doing the glitch. Someone's doing the glitch. No glitch in here.
And you can check them for them. You can check them. So like a nice check.
Or like an acorn.
Oh yeah, like a teacher. Hazel, bring that here.
Damn it.
So you're gonna drink a little before I drink it all?
Okay.
Is your ice in it?
Go give Evie her words. Go be teacher Hazel. She would be a perfect teacher. All that inner energy. Oh my god, she'd be so much fun with like the kindergartners. Yeah, it'd be amazing.
But anyways, after a fight a little bit.
So we just need a room, like a big room to do it in. And look at the too fancy. I'm gonna keep it minimal for you. And that way too, like you don't see it coming.
I can't even tell you what I was gonna say because I know you're just gonna.
All right, come on.
It's gonna be our 10-year anniversary this year. Oh my god.
I was like, no, I won't. I was like, yeah, I will.
No.
When?
Especially his fucking medical bills. I don't want to marry him.
When?
September.
Okay, we have plenty.
Oh my fucking Ryan. Hey.
What? What?
You can't let her do this.
She's gonna do something, yeah.
You better tell me about it.
Braided or something? What?
Move it.
No.
Move the damn headphone.
She's planning a surprise
Stop
wedding for me.
talking to him until he moves the headphone.
No.
She can talk to me and I can hear her.
See? No.
Surprise wedding?
You better tell me.
What, braided?
Surprise wedding.
For me.
Oh, for you?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
No, you better tell me.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna like.
I don't want it.
Oh, when we see how ridiculous? The dude, he went to his work and says, did you see it?
No.
No
He
shit.
says he can hear me with the headphones on, but then he won't shut the fuck up long enough for me to say anything.
Hey,
Go back to your
you
game.
better
I
tell
want to
me.
talk to Miranda.
You cannot be a part of this. Smiley Brian, I'll be so mad at you.
He doesn't have time to be a part of it.
No, but you better fucking tell me what's
Why
going
would I
on.
tell him anything?
Because he knows. Because you can't keep a secret. You have to tell someone.
Yeah, I'll be telling Nick.
Here it is, right here.
You two don't need to know. That way he's just as ignorant of it when we go to pick you up.
I'm not going to be wearing a wedding dress.
No, watch. She goes to his work.
No.
Watch this.
With the
No.
person to get married.
This is fucking Target.
Yeah, watch this.
She's given him long enough.
Karen's in the walk.
We'll show up at your school and ask you.
Come to work, that's right. I want to marry that psycho bitch.
Did she have to wait till he was at work? Did he say yes?
No, we don't know.
Oh, we don't know?
No, but that's not. She does a double date.
Well, she leaves, so I'm assuming it was a no. Can you wait till break? No, right now.
I'm gonna get fired, and then what do you want with me?
So I'm gonna show up at your work. A big bunch of flowers.
That's fine.
Down
Flowers,
on me,
no. Flowers are enough.
And he's gonna ask you.
And then I'm gonna say yes to engagement for a very long time.
Oh, it's one step in the right direction.
Or never.
Well, hey, engagement is a huge step
No.
for you.
No. Engagement means nothing. It just means I get a fancy ring.
If you want to say that, then we can go with that.
There we go.
Down deep down, you know.
No, I am not inheriting any bills that I don't have to have.
Honey, just by living with him, you've inherited the bills.
Honey.
Take them out. Anytime I'll call.
Sure. Because who leaves when he gets sick? You're together, whether you like it or
I
not.
should put him in a hotel room.
No.
Then he'll get kicked out. Or you can go out. Oh, God.
What happens if you drop him off on his mom's doorstep and he acts like that? No. I asked what happened if you brought him to her and then said he wasn't allowed back in.
Oh shit.
No, she would.
It's probably a drug deal.
Fuck.
Fucking damn drug deal.
Any issues with the in-laws, so.
Oh,
I mean, not we would if we seen each other more, but.
watch this guy. Watch where I go to get the money. There's money.
Okay.
Watch where he goes.
I'm trying.
Boop, boop, boop.
No, get out of here or she's going home.
It's really, we're leaving in like 30 minutes.
I was digging in his asshole.
Alright, dear!
So you guys need to play for 30 minutes and then we're leaving. Hey, let me see. Hold on. Yeah. Hey, Evie, go put a timer on for 30 minutes. And then we're leaving. No. Here.
Shake it in your mouth. We don't want sticky fingers on the furniture.
It's cut a line. It's fine.
Well, don't put it in your mouth.
You've been drinking.
Cherry limeade.
I'm trying to speed up the process. Come on!
Hazel, 1, 2,
Skip a few.
4, 4.5, 5.
Dang.
Time's up. Go.
Dang it.
Close the door gently.
Did it freeze?
Thank you, ma'am.
Damn.
So, look, how long has Evie's teeth been gone?
Oh, they're starting to come in.
Okay. Because Hazel's is like halfway.
Really?
Yeah, so I was like, oh crap.
Well, I think they are. Like I finally got her to let me feel them.
And there's
like,
nubs.
Nubs,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
And then her, like, it's not canines next.
Sizer.
The side ones after that are starting.
What
to
the fuck
hurt
just
a little
happened?
bit. I don't think they're wiggly yet, but they're starting to bother her. So, and I hate our medical system worse than I hate our public school.
That's America.
America. Land is free.
Everyone doesn't know what to do.
Anyways, I've got insurance on myself and still haven't made any appointment. And when I tried to sign up for insurance for her, they said she didn't apply for Obamacare or whatever it is. That's where I got mine through. That she applied for, what is it, Medicaid or Medicare? But that they would get a hold of me and let me know, and then I never heard anything back. And I'm like, I don't ever know what to do to even sign up for insurance. I can only just go into the doctor's office and they're like, oh, you don't have insurance. You have to get a financial advisor, and then I have to make some stupid appointment with them. And then I don't have half the crap I need because I need all of his paycheck stubs. It's just a headache. Listen, I have something very blunt to tell you about that. Yeah. Are you ready? Fucking blow your nose.
I know.
Blunt, man, that was hard.
Are you ready? Fucking sneeze.
Anything you say, if I don't want to hear it, I'll just make a loud sound.
Alright, ready?
Yeah, you heard it.
You research every goddamn thing. Research fucking insurance.
It's just complicated. It's not like all.
I guess it's like
because when you research it, you get all of the ads for like selling the insurance.
Yeah.
And that's just all it is. It's so hard to dig down to get any truth out of it.
Have you tried just calling the medical office?
Really? What are you gonna do? It sounds to a doctor. I'm just kidding, and I don't want to.
Mommy.
I'm not talking to people. I'm not talking to people.
Mommy. Mommy.
What's different?
Mommy, mommy.
It's my toolbox.
No, you're not going out right now. In the place.
It's in the house.
I let mine do it a minute ago. So.
Did you put
And
the timer on?
I even put the hammer up. Hey Siri, set a 25-minute timer. Hey Siri, set a 25-minute timer.
You can't come over. You can't come over. You know why? Because you do this in front of Cooper, and then he'd go crazy. And he'll jump on Sasha, and jump on him.
And he's afraid he's trying to jump on her. Not that, like, she would be the best one for him to do it to. She would snap at him, but he kind of smoothed out, you know. Well, she does have it, but not as bad as he does. She gets these two little ones right here.
Oh, they do? That's what I was saying that Brandon was doing. And I thought, oh, okay.
Love it. Well, okay, it's like a mama dog. When they lick their babies, they lick their eyes. It's right in here. She would do that to her face. And then lick the inside of their ears. Salad comes to me specifically for her eyes. Oh, here with his toilet paper because she gets chihuahua eyes here going on with those brown patches under her eyes. No! No!
Am I not doing this now?
No. Pat? Just put your elbows into it. Small paw. Some breeds can have big paws, I guess. Normally paw size is a good indicator about how big the dog will get. You've got some big paws. Oh, look at this. How does he know? He's pretty little. Yeah, so he's kind of small too. And then he'll have to get in there. Really? Well, you like feed him pretty good, so maybe he won't fill out too bad. But like, Luna, I don't know if you've watched her grow, but like she got really linky, and now she's starting to fill in a little bit. Like she was so skinny with no muscle, and then the muscle and the weight can set in after that.
Seriously, when he sits
He'd be on the floor and he'd still take up as much room as she is.
Yeah.
Or at least feel like it.
You little doggy.
I do start up conversations with random people. I was at the vet and just sitting there, and I like started up a random conversation with every person that sat next to me with a dog, and that's different though than calling like for an official phone call.
Don't fucking see these motherfuckers.
Yeah.
You're like,
I'm like, do I say the right thing? And like, when I'm just generically talking to someone about something I like, it's different. Yeah.
well, like I always start a conversation with something like, let's just say if I don't know anything about medical, I'm like, so I don't know where to start, but I have a question that might lead into another question, but and then I'll be like, here's the short story.
And I'm like, I'm already lost. Let's just go to bed now. That sounds super boring. Can I hire someone to do that for me, please?
We're looking at Tuesday, right?
Seriously, there should be someone you can hire to take care of your medical insurance.
You want what?
Oh, really?
Take care of a lot of stuff for
I
you.
didn't know there was someone that did that.
You peasant!
No, I can just do that through Walmart. I can do that through Walmart already. I only buy my clothes at Walmart.
Make a schedule for steps for you.
Morse Mutual. How can I be of service?
Chill pill,
Okay.
something.
It wasn't funny, but an eye opener for Nick. Because he was like, mad to go burn herself. Is Sarah really depressed?
So do you really think that she did, or do you think that
I don't know her. I don't know
Well,
her.
and I don't know either one, but every time you've told the story, and probably only because you've heard it from one point of view, you've said it like that is the truth.
Well, yeah, but I don't
And
know.
just from an outside person hearing it as if it were just a story out of a book, so no emotions.
Yeah.
Because it's
Well, I have
horrible.
no emotions either.
But who's to say what they were on and what kind of thought process he was going through?
Yeah, I guess drugs. do
What
that
if
too,
he just
yeah.
got really pissed and actually did it?
Right.
You know?
Right. Like either one of them.
Uh-huh. And I feel like both of them were in the wrong no matter what
Yeah.
for getting themselves in that position,
Yeah.
but
Yeah, I don't know. But he was like, I was like, maybe if you're really that depressed or already had thoughts of suicide. And he goes, didn't you say you were suicidal?
for someone to do that to
Yeah.
themselves, like out of all things, like they're
Well, see, that's what I'm saying.
Other
He was drenched in carousel. Or
kerosene.
kerosene. So either he did it or she did it. You know what I
Oh.
mean?
What kind of state of mind would you have to be to drench yourself in kerosene?
Yeah. I
You know?
Yeah. And I don't even know if they fought all the time or this is the first time. Like,
Yeah.
I had no.
It's just it's so
Like,
crazy
yeah. But I told him.
and sad.
That is. I told him, I was like, Nick, that's why I'm on antidepressants and mood stabilizers.
Yeah.
Like, don't get me wrong, I would never hurt the family, but I could definitely hurt myself. Like, I'd imagine stuff. You know, like, how is it? Okay, Tasha might hurt me.
Okay, I should stop laughing like that now.
Oh, really?
Uh-huh.
Oh, really?
Now that you're not tutoring, I'd like to hire you as my personal assistant. This job pays. I need to get some appointments made.
This is what I do with Cooper. This is what I do with Cooper. Are you gonna bite me like Cooper?
Oh no, she loves it though.
Oh, yeah.
You're gonna be so covered in hair. Oh yeah, you have Cooper.
It's like I'm used to. Oh, which is really good because we've been brushing him every day, twice a day. And finally,
Nice.
we like brush one time and we just have to do it twice. Like it used to be like, okay, it's never gonna end. It's just,
Well, and maybe once he gets older, it'll be just more around spring.
well, that's what makes things like we never done
It's
it.
puppy hair too.
So now we probably only need to do it once a week or so.
And you guys give her a bath once a week too, don't you?
See, we're being like we hear two different. We read two different things.
I
Like
never
one-
give my dogs a bath.
Why?
I don't know, I just don't.
Oh, one said every week and one said once a month.
Yeah.
That it might dry their skin.
You could, yeah.
So
You need to watch what formula you buy and that kind of thing, just like you would on your own hair.
I just wait till.
Which I think is different depending on each dog too, and the time of year. You smell my dogs when they come in from laying out in the sun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Cooper gets really muddy.
And
so.
Cooper gets muddy, but during the winter, like especially like June, and I'm sorry if she stings, but she never gets it. I'm sorry, I won't say the word again.
Oh, does she know?
Oh yes, she knows. You wear bath?
It's okay. I got you.
Oh, she's here. It's okay. You're good. Stay.
I'm good.
Never mind. I don't trust you now, Mom. She still don't trust me.
You good, baby girl. You good. You good. You're good. Oh, you're good. You're good. You're good. You're good.
You can tell she's still holding on to that thought. She's not sure.
I just don't want to ruin your head. I'm sorry. I don't want to ruin your head. You're so good. 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 You're so good.
Look at all this hair.
So you haven't been staring my head around lately. It's so good. It's so good. Oh, it's so fun.
Theirs comes off in crumbs that you can just pick up.
No.
Hers
On
is
the-
like
on the
a
couch it's like that.
dusty. It is true. Yeah.
It's like that. The other day, I vacuumed before the kids went to school. I vacuumed, and then I did the Swiffer. And we were walking the dog out because it was the week that I had off. Not off, but I was at home. And then we walked the dog to the bus stop.
Oh.
And as I was putting his leash on, Brayden looks at the door because the door was open, so the sun was shining in. He's like,
There it
"Look,
all is.
it's not like you've done it." Like, thanks, Brayden.
If you ever redo the floors, really do look into that vinyl flooring. I've heard even more about it recently. It's supposed to be the hot new thing.
Cat and all that for happen.
No. Evelyn, focus more on spending time with each other with the toys you have here than trying to give away your toys, please. She loves to give away things, especially things that mean
Hey,
things.
what's going on?
But she doesn't exactly. She doesn't. So she doesn't understand like people aren't.
Okay, target confirmed. What price do you want on their head?
So I tried to
Done
kind of
deal, my
explain
friend.
to her, like,
I'll
no,
make it
it's
happen.
She wanted to give that talking dog thing away to her, which was like one of her favorite toys from all of them when they went camping. And I was like, no. She's like, she'll take care of it. I'm like, no. I was like, well, what if Cooper gets in there and chews it up? And I was like, if something happens to it while Hazel has it, are you gonna be mad? I was like, because if you give it to someone, then I got it too. I did.
Go get it.
No, be careful, you get hurt. Gentle. Off. Nice. Off. Yeah, the muscles in her, I don't know more than Cooper necessarily.
What's up, homie? What you need?
She has curls her toes and pushes off.
We gonna rob
And
this
we ended up
asshole
with
blind.
so many bruised, scraped legs. But she comes off with a lot of force.
But I would have to say, after you said that,
Hazel's been taking care of that unicorn.
Sure.
Oh, no, this is not that. Hazel's been taking care of that unicorn.
Yeah, the blue one.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe even made it the little unicorn thing, the little
Mhm.
characters, the
Yeah.
unicorn uni. That's so cute.
But I don't know.
I think with one thing,
Yeah.
it's special because her friend gave it to her.
Mhm.
But if her friend starts passing her everything, it doesn't hold the same
And I don't feel
significance.
like Hazel offers to give Evie anything.
But that's just Evie. Evie's always been a giver. Yeah. To the point of where it's like the narrating everything. Like she wants to give you everything. I'm like, so didn't want the last bite of your food. Have my own food.
But Mom.
When's our next girl trip? What? You can't take a girls trip anymore? Oh, because Nick only works on the weekend, and you only work during the week, and you have the children,
It's
and...
not about the children anymore. It's about fucking Cooper.
Oh, yeah, Cooper.
Because, like, the children could be gone to his mom's house, and Jordan's with her dad.
Cooper.
No.
That's where he came from.
She wasn't taken.
Not even baby.
I don't know.
Oh, because she wouldn't let him in the house to begin with. That's the issue,
Yeah.
huh?
Yeah, I was getting too rowdy for the outside.
That is a
cage,
wholesome day's fun taken care of.
Of course he was. He was in a cage.
all day.
What'd you expect
And it
from
was
him?
like our backyard's huge and hate being out there. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Like it was a cage.
Yeah.
So it was probably as big as your pantry club. Yeah.
It's really not.
I'm surprised he hasn't toppled it over. You know?
Probably just was a matter of time. You don't work during summer, do you?
Oh, I didn't tell you.
It's been 2 weeks! Fill in since he's got his headphones on.
Oh no, it's not that bad. They actually called me up
Merriweather,
and
because
was like,
security's a private matter.
Do you still know how to use the flight program? I was like, the school.
Hey.
I was like, yeah.
Got
The
it.
one Evie did?
Mhm.
Okay,
And I
okay.
was like, yeah. And
Bad
they were like,
news.
would you be available in the summer to take 4 kids from Westport and teach them an hour a day?
Aw.
And I was like, what? And they're like, so what that entails is you have to be doing like sped teaching or reading interventionist, like you have to apply,
Mm-hmm.
and then you would be allotted 1 hour a day for take flight, so that would be an extra source of income other than the summer school pay.
Mm-hmm.
You take summer school pay and that?
Uh-huh.
Like summer school pay is good.
Uh-huh.
And that? And I was like, I would deeply
What, would you
consider.
only work 1 hour a day?
No. Like I would be like either a reading interventionist or a sped teacher.
During the majority of the day.
But
and
they
then,
would allot an hour a day
Uh-huh.
that I'm taking only those 4 kids.
Huh. And the reason that you'd be working summer school is because of those 4 kids? Or would you be working it anyways?
No, they want me the rest of the day to have.
I mean, like, if it weren't for that program, would you have normally worked summer school?
it depends. Like last year, I only did 1 month.
Uh-huh.
It really depends. Like the year before, I didn't work at all.
Mm-hmm.
You through to your garage.
Yeah.
You, need me to bring you a ride?
Yeah, a lot more.
I'll bring it to you.
So I was like, yeah.
Of course,
I'll
it's
take
no
it.
fun if you never have any time to use it, but...
Well, and I think they called the people who already took the program, so they didn't have to train anyone else.
No, I meant like your free time. We were just talking about a girl
free
thing, and
time,
now you're
yeah.
telling me you have no time.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because you said something about summer, and I was like, ah.
Uh-huh. I was like, well, just burst my bubble and exciting with yours. No, you're good.
Oh man. We would
It's,
have like
it's your hobby.
we would,
School.
yeah, it's true. We'd have like July 4th off. I know. It's your birthday weekend.
No, I just don't like doing anything on holidays because it gets crazy.
Well, you can still go with family for one.
No, that's not what I said. We don't even hardly do anything
Oh,
for
really?
July. No.
I thought you would like do it.
This sometimes go to, no, I guess we do go to my mom's most of the time just to film things. But that's not last week. I said, girls, I said we should have a girls' weekend.
And I said we can't because of Cooper.
And then you brought up school in summer.
Well, because you said that.
You know why we got there. Stick with me, because I'm losing my train of thought now. I was just trying to figure out when, not on a holiday, that we can have a couple days, just you and I, like when we went to Chicago, but without going so far.
Right.
So it's a little better. Everyone's on a vacation time here anyway. The Brandon Eagles are.
I didn't say that.
You're an evil mom. We don't do anything. Evie doesn't even have to do chores. Brian's like, you don't even have to. Brian always used to make fun of me because at McDonald's I'd make sure I had that day off. I was like, no. What? The world got me that day. It's my day. I only get to have one day a year. I don't even get Mother's Day. It's always more about everyone else than it is the mother. And it's my day.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm taking something out of the house. Been in there for a long time.
No party for me. I'm gonna go get dinner. Anyway, thanks, Mom. So I'm hearing that we might be able to do a couple days for spring break. I was even thinking in town or in Branson, but if we're not using the hotel, then we should go all the way to Branson. I would prefer Houston to be nice. You all do have to come home for anything. Yeah. And just stupid things. That we have to be out of the hotel doing something, and then we can and settle down again, because I need that anyway, so we're okay, even if I don't nap, we have to do quiet time, and then if I can wake you back up, ideally, I'd rather you not take a nap, because if you take a nap, you're not going to wake up until the next morning.
No, let me put in a laptop.
And then you'll actually, but then I feel like we need to plan something else. Like,
I know, like that's what I mean.
Like after you wake
dinner
up.
show.
Like every time you wake up, we need to go out and do something.
No, for real.
Because otherwise you'll just go back to sleep.
Yeah. I don't even remember the last. Okay.
Like
so
even if it's just going to Starbucks and getting a coffee or that might be it. But you know, even if
have to
something
go a little bit longer than that.
even if it's something somewhat simple.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even if so the other thing. Don't tell me we're just going for a walk. Don't tell me like even if we are, I'm telling you my.
So you just want me to? I'll have the schedule and I'll just tell you what times that you have to be ready.
Yes, you don't have to tell me what it is. You can
just tell you when you have to be ready. Just be ready. We're leaving.
Yes.
Yeah.
And if I say something, just lie.
Okay.
Okay. No. Okay. So last time when you were over, I remember going in and out of sleeping like all day. I remember that.
Mm-hmm.
But the last time I went out and sleeping, I don't remember it. Like, it was during the night.
And it was funny because the one time you were up, the last time I was over, because you were sick too, so. But the one time you were up was when Nick was up, and I felt awkward, so I just
So you
decided
went
to
to
take
bed.
my nap.
And then I went.
And then you went back to bed as soon as he left. I was like, are you
But I woke
kidding
up.
me?
But then I don't remember.
You were barely up.
Oh, I was?
You were like half conscious.
Oh, okay.
You were very neat with the kids a couple times. I figured, like, I was like, really wish you would have stopped parenting when you were on the mushrooms and just chilled.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Like, I think you were expecting so much more out of them that wasn't actually gonna happen.
Really? Oh, my God.
Well, I mean, you were there. Did you not?
I thought it was normal.
Like, and I kept just trying to explain to you, like, it's a sit and enter.
Well,
trip,
yeah.
Not a, like, let's get up and have a rave.
Yeah. For some reason, I thought it was that.
Yeah. And then I felt like it was kicking in, but you were fighting it because it wasn't the right kind of feeling you were looking for.
I think so.
And then that was making you snippy with the kids anytime they would come in, and yeah, it was just a lot of chaos.
Well, I think Hazel was more needy that day.
Yeah, or at least you were noticing it more.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because I feel like it just kind of pulls you in, and there was too much going on that kept pulling you out, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
You know, dear. You know. You know.
We're not high at all right now.
I still have a little left. I came home that night and did them that day. I came home and
Yeah.
did them that
Oh,
day.
wow.
Yeah.
Was it good?
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay.
Once it was quiet.
Yeah.
And I could just sit here and kind of. I still think the first time, the first time.
Yeah.
Hold on. When I did them for the first time this year, was the best. Because it really just
planned it all.
Well, I didn't hardly plan it at all, but he took care of pretty much everything and left me be. And then, timer's up. And then, when I came home
Morse
after
Mutual.
the
How can I
weekend
be of
with you,
service?
I did it was
I can
pretty
do that.
good. But I just still had more things that I had to tend to. It's just not really a thing you want to do when you have to do things like taking care of children, and it's no fun.
I guess I was expecting more like an intensified high with a euphoria to it.
It is, but it's not
like
it's all like, you know how like alcohol can make you want to get up and dance? It's not that. It's like the opposite.
But I've had like weed where I'm like,
but it's not that either.
oh, okay.
It's like, dear, help me here. Am I making any sense even, dear?
Merriweather, for all
So
your
I've only
private
had those
security
two
needs. How can I help?
So I don't know.
Okay, well then let's just
Don't
mesh the
hesitate to
two
call
together
back.
and see if it works.
Okay.
It's like into the couch while your brain's still dancing.
I don't think I would like that. Like that would be fighting against each other in my head.
But it's not. Because you're just like, yeah, like,
I feel that way when I'm high.
but more intense. Like it's, like it just drowns out all of it.
But you did make a point, like maybe my medicine didn't help either.
Yeah.
And I was drinking.
Yeah, and you
I
were
smoked.
sick.
And I was sick.
I don't think the smoking would have done anything but maybe help it, but
Well, it was like a lot faster.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think I'll do it ever.
At least we have a little bit left, maybe enough for an hour or two. I thought about it tomorrow. Let's see. Trying to get them down is the worst.
Yeah, the first one I was... Okay, so now... So anyway, the other day...
Okay.
I figured out how I know the taste of pork.
Oh, okay.
Hazel comes home with this little bitty bag. I guess
Uh-oh.
the teacher had made gross jelly beans. Didn't make them, but bought gross jelly beans for everyone. She had it in individual little baggies. They only have like 4 pieces. I'll take deep breaths now.
Hold on one second, hold your thought.
And one of them was dirt.
No way.
Yes.
That's funny.
So I was like, now I know how I taste
So
dirt.
did someone have to taste dirt
And
to
then
make
like,
the flavor of
I
dirt?
have no idea.
What?
Since Hazel can't sleep over here, can I sleep over at Hazel's house?
Probably not. Hey, she's just sleeping. We'll see him again soon. I'll have to ring Miranda's neck.
Amanda, it's mine.
You don't get to invite yourself places. That's not how it works. Go. She's leaving. Time on and off.
Yeah, tell her to get ready.
I want to know if I can.
No, you don't get to ask. Go. No, go. Go clean up. One thing, I don't care if you say yes. I just don't want her to get in the habit of asking. And I don't want you to feel pressure to say yes just because she
I guess I need to try.
I'll go back to that one.
You know what I mean? Like, hey, Brian. Hey, Brian.
Something else sex is better than you. Hey, Brian.
Oh my god! That's where my brain went!
Hey, Brian.
She's gonna die.
You have no idea. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm like, it's bedtime. How long is she gonna stay?
Did you clean up?
Are you gonna get my jacket?
Yes, go help her clean up. We're leaving. Hey, you say yes.
Ah, he died.
If I ask Nick, he'll be like, hey,
You
Brian.
did. You did.
Hey, Brian. Hey, Brian.
What?
Oh, you could hear?
Yeah.
So, did you hear the whole conversation?
No.
Okay, thank God.
Both headphones are on in selective hearing.
Can you, by any chance, get X?
Mm-mm.
You're no fun.
Mm-mm.
We're just gonna have a big orgy.
She would too. I've heard about it.
I know. We were there. We're like, who's this person?
You were there?
We were there, like the lady.
Oh, yeah.
Or the
lady that you bumped into, and you're like, oh, yeah, that's just the lady again. Yeah, she's turning red. One and done, huh?
Are you okay? That was way before I had kids.
that you know of. Oh, you kicking me. I didn't put that kick on you. That wasn't me.
So you don't want a back rub.
It wasn't me.
Okay, keep it.
But now I guess I can. So that'll be 2 kicks on you.
Keep taking her toys.
Oh, yeah, that was totally fine.
When do you play?
Lard ass, Lard 325.
Play with motorcycles. She can have it.
What else can we report you of?
You don't care. Hey, do you want a sandbox?
I don't know. Why are you kicking me?
Do you want a sandbox?
Why would I want it?
Because you wanted it last year and you never took it because we couldn't
But
get
now
it.
we have a fucking dog.
Oh, yeah, it's fun.
No.
You can use it as a paddle pond for him. Or like give him dog baths. in
Oh,
it.
where's that? I have a lot of those.
But I have one for free.
Well, I guess yours does cover it. Well, with y'all better than I don't know.
Hazel's actually gonna give that motorcycle to one of her other friends.
Matches your hair bow. Is the room clean?
Hazel, we need to go get Bubby. Come on. Clean up fast.
And Pooper.
Just pack like a tiny bag and then go with them.
You don't even know if they have plans tomorrow.
Yeah. We got this
Can I do those plans with you?
I was planning on keeping her home.
Hello?
Well, you all have a great night.
Are you still
Enjoy killing each other.
You're not playing?
A lot.
Okay. I love you.
I'm not. My name is Smiley because I'm happy.
Just because you told him to come.
Yeah, I have a voice.
Yeah, but he's not going.
You just want options.
No, I meant like.
You just want options.
What do you mean? Oh. No, I meant like if Evie keeps asking to come over, and Hazel's not asking for Evie to come over, she's asking for Hudson to come over.
I thought we were both gonna come, Hudson and me.
No, baby, we gotta go shopping and stuff tomorrow.
Wow, look at that cool motorcycle. You almost hit your mom. You almost hit her.
No! I'm gonna give it to her.
Miranda's okay with it, but this time it's not. It sounds like she has plans.
No, I really had to take Jordan to the mall.
You can hang out with me tomorrow. I gotta go to Kohl's and gotta go get some shoes.
Would Hazel be
Oh,
left at
let's
the
go to
house?
Kohl's together.
No!
Me.
No!
Well-
Would Hazel be? Where would Hazel be?
At the
What?
house?
Well, I'm only going to Kohl's because
Could be that's with Hazel.
I'm only going to Kohl's.
At the house.
Damn! Damn!
At the house.
Too much Hazel.
I'm only going to Kohl's. Usually when I take things back from Amazon, I can just go to UPS and drop it off and show them my scan. This time, they said if I go to UPS, I got to print out coupons. I got to get my own package. They said, but the only way they'll do it this time if I go to Kohl's and
I've done it at Kohl's before, but I didn't know.
I always usually use.
UPS?
Yeah.
Oh.
Just show my code. I took back the shower thing that we had, and there was a couple things I took back. I just had to show UPS my code, and this time it said if you use
You have to pay for.
But I'm actually scamming them.
Of course.
I got a speaker. It's not turned on no more.
Yeah.
So I bought one and I put that one back in the box.
Yeah. I would do that too. Hazel, Hudson's not coming over tomorrow.
Who's Hudson? Is it your boyfriend?
No, I don't have a
Guys are
boyfriend.
down a notch.
Yeah, she screamed at my
Is Hudson a boy?
so loud. Yes.
Oh.
Boy.
Oh boy.
I am not trying to marry him. Girls can still have friend boys.
We are not going full out like that. Mm-mm.
Just have it ready. I'll get her clothing started.
She can't shut up.
No, she won't.
I'm out.
Brian, no.
One big happy family. She's just giving you a hard time.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Mom, I want to go home.
No. You think?
So we thought you would never get a dog, and the best was like the baby showed up with one.
I would
So
not
we
want
take
it on.
this concept and we run with it.
Look, it has to be a new to the thing.
Yeah, well, he's gonna ask you first.
Don't force it on him. He doesn't want to ask. He doesn't want to ask.
Oh, look.
He wants to ask. He's asked.
Look at her face.
So you've turned him down.
What is she doing? What is she?
That was a long time ago.
What's she got on her face? Should I help her?
No. No. Oh my, look at this girl.
What girl?
This one.
Oh.
What?
Can I come?
No, quit begging. Stop asking.
How about this? If next week we're all feeling fine.
What's he doing? He's playing video games.
Oh my god, no.
He's playing video games. We're gonna have to turn off that TV.
No. Hazel's going to be left at the house.
I know, but
you
Nick's
can't
not.
be left
Oh.
out with her.
I don't know how Nick feels about
And I don't trust you a moment with her.
Or you can pack it.
No.
No.
You
The coppers ain't taking me alive.
You just did yourself.
Alright, let's go.
Where y'all going?
Remember to take the jacket.
Just give her the key. You can get home, right?
Parents weren't here, I would. I wouldn't have to worry about being loud.
Whoa. See that chair try to trip her?
Little